pas seulement pour les bobos. Nous on vient d'un nous mambo. Mon ami, si tu as le niveau, rejoins-nous pour t'enjailler.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis et viens faire la folie.
On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis. Oh, 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 oh.
Come on, everybody, move a little bit. थोड़ा थोड़ा तो हिलो. Tanishq started moving. Wonderful.
Yep. Unstoppable, beautiful song. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you what you wanna hear. Keep my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's never the right time. Yeah. I put my armor on so you are stronger, yeah. I put my armor on, I saw you dead, yeah. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, Vishak sir, now you can take it forward and just mention that we will be starting in 5 minutes.
Definitely, sir. Guys, so welcome, good evening, everyone, and a very warm welcome to our WHFL, peak performance and mental conditioning masterclass here. So this is me, Vishak. This is Dr. Martyn. This is Dr. Swati. This is Mr. Yash. This is Tanishq ji. This is Arunimm ji, and we will be your co-hosts for the night. And I can see so many bright minds from across Bangalore joining us tonight. So basically, what is WHFL? As you know, WHFL stands for Wealth, Health, Friendships, and Lifestyle. And WHFL Bangalore is the ultimate meetup group designed for professionals and socialites alike. So this group has a holistic approach when it comes to living the happy good life, guys. So we do this by focusing on the 4 aspects of having the finer things in life, namely perpetual wealth. It can be, you can say, it's also great health, it's lifelong friendships and cool lifestyles. And our events are infused with the perfect blend of business and pleasure, as well as creating a unique networking experience that's both fun and productive. So our group has been steadily growing as more people are joining our efforts to co-organize unforgettable events such as Yash ji, Dr. Swati, Arunimm ji, and Tanishq. And so far it was me and Dr. Martyn who were taking the load so far, and now we have help here, so great things are bound to happen. And come to our next meetup and see for yourself why WHFL Bangalore is a must attend for anyone looking to grow their network. So that's the brief about what WHFL is and what we stand for. Now coming to the night's purpose for the to the peak performance and mental conditioning masterclass, it can either be Dr. Martyn or Dr. Swati that will take the reins now and give an intro about what's going to happen in this session. Guys, who wants to jump in? Dr. Swati or Dr. Martyn?
I think Tanishq could probably lead today, sir, and we'll all follow actually. So
Great, that's great.
Right. So
Yeah.
I mean, the flow has been such that.
I know, ma'am. Yeah. Tanishq sir, would you like to give some 30-second intro regarding what's going to happen tonight?
Yes, definitely. So before starting, let's wait for 2 more minutes. Let's start by 9:05.
Yeah, we are doing warm up. We are doing warm up now.
Yeah. So basically in this session, we'll be starting with how we have to be more aware about what all things are happening right now in this AI era, and how we can be more productive towards taking the decision in life, in terms of work wise, in terms of mental peace, in terms of wellness, everything. So it's a 1 2 hours masterclass where you will be really pumped up after this session. And let's get started. Let's wait for 1 more minute and then we'll good to go. Cheers.
Sure, Tanishq, thanks for that. And guys, just so you know, Mr. Manjunath Muniappa here is an old member. He's been associated with WHFL for 2.5 years now and is a financial pro. So he does financial services as his business. And Mr. Amit Kulkarni too is an quite an old member now. From a few months, he's been with us. And Manjunath sir is a Kannadiga, I believe, and is a great resource. He has a lot of access in the financial markets and is a businessman, self-employed gentleman. And yeah, that's all I know. Rest all we'll get to see tonight and meet tonight and have an intro. Guys, feel free to give your intro for 10 seconds, maybe like Sukanta sir or Amit sir or Anantaji, Mr. Manjunath. Anyone can give their 10-second intro just so everyone knows who is who here. Manjunath sir, you there or are you AFK? The hosts will give their intros anyway. You'll get to know them. They're the boring people tonight, but it's you guys, the newcomers, and the attendees who are the real, real special people here. Let's go with you guys first. Oh yeah, we have to unmute you, right? Okay. Let's see how do I do that. I have to click on attendees. Give me a second, guys. I'm doing it quickly. Mr. Amit wants to speak. Okay. Amit Kulkarni ji. 1 second, sir. I'm clicking on your name. Yeah, Mr. Amit, can you see if you can unmute yourself now? Yeah.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hi, sir. We can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Amit Kulkarni. I'm based out of Bangalore. I work for
Yeah.
Adobe Systems, in a software development role. That's about me.
Yeah, and your name is a Kannadiga name. Is it a Maratha name or Marathi name, or is it a Kannadiga name, sir? Kulkarni?
I'm Maharashtrian.
That's what I thought. So yeah, you're not the only Maharashtrian here. Tonight we have Dr. Swati and we have Mr. Yash. They're both proud Marathi people living in Mumbai.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not alone, sir. You're not alone. And we have Dr. Mr. Arunimm. He's from Pune, by the way. Yeah. So Maratha again. Maratha. Paratha.
So
Yeah.
should we start chanting Jai Maharashtra? Because that's the only
We
thing that-
can. I mean, yeah, it's a great country. A great state, sorry. Yeah.
So we are not actually Marathi people, me and Swati.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
a
Mumbai
Kachi
side.
Balushali. She is a Bengali, proud Bengali. But we live in Maharashtra. So yes, we are half Marathi anyway.
Just not in DNA. Just not in DNA. Proudly in
Our loyalty
paperwork
is
there.
there with Maharashtra. There is no
Loyalty.
doubt about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Got it. Salam Hafiz sir, thanks for coming. Okay, guys, let's go with Mr. Manjunath's intro. Manjunath sir, can you unmute yourself? You can speak for a 10-second round if you're there. Let me remove the setting, guys. Let everyone speak first of all. Yeah, this is cumbersome. Let me quickly remove it. Undo it. Okay, unmute themselves. Guys, you can unmute yourselves now. You don't have to wait for permission. You guys can speak up. I just put it there so that there's no nasty noises in the middle. When someone's giving their presentation, there won't be some surprising noises from anywhere. That's why I put it. Okay, now we can go with the flow. Manjunath sir, if you're there, you can unmute yourself and give a 20-second intro. Because you're into financial services, it's really universal for everyone here. If you're there. Or Hafiz ji, Sukanta sir, Mr. Ananta, anyone can speak up for 10-20 seconds and just tell their name, where they're from, and what they do, the profession. That's it. This call is getting recorded, guys. Don't worry. We'll put it on YouTube. We'll put it on the web anyway. So, yeah, Salam Hafiz bhai. Salam. Eid Mubarak to you. At least belated Eid Mubarak. Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Vishak. Hi, everyone. I'm Hafiz. I'm currently working. I'm in an IT department.
We don't believe you, bro. Where are the glasses? Show the nerdy glasses. I'm a software professional because I got glasses. I can prove it to you. You don't look like a nerd, bro. You look like a cool college guy. Yeah. Okay, continue, sir. So, what kind of IT?
I'm a web developer.
Web developer.
Develop and manage websites in my company.
That's great. Okay. How do you find it currently? Market?
The market, yeah, there is a lot of demand for this role.
Competition, you mean? There's a lot of competition.
Yeah, the competition is very high. now because of AI, I mean, competition has increased.
Blame Arunimm ji and Mr. Tanishq. They're both IT pros here with their own agencies and stuff. They do funnel building, they do digital marketing, whatnot. Yeah. So they're competing with you, sir. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Where are you from, sir? Are you from Bangalore only?
Yes, I'm from Bangalore.
Bangalore. Okay, great. Fine, sir. Thanks for showing up, and we'll continue this now. Last person to speak up now, Ananta ji or Mr. Sukanta can speak. Or Amit. Oh, yeah, Mr. Amit has spoken.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi, sir. Hi.
Yeah.
You're definitely a Telugu guy. You're a Telugu gentleman. No?
A Bengali knows an Odia.
Okay, Sahu. It's a popular Telugu surname as well. That is why. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
No, Orissa. Oriya. It's a Oriya name. Oriya name.
Done. You have got it.
Yeah. I remember. I have a friend, Sahu, sir. Yeah.
Yes. So just I have joined. So I am quite experienced into IT consulting and getting into my own startup. So just join to understand what's the objective and how things are.
Got it, sir.
Yeah,
you'll get your money's worth, sir. There's no stress, there's no set agenda. We'll go with the flow and we'll deliver value in every possible way. We have great guys here, great guys and girls, so we'll deliver what we can. Let's go, guys. I think Manjunath sir is AFK, away from keyboard, and Mr. Ananta, I think, is unmuted. Ananta sir, are you there? Would you like to give your 10-second intro?
Yes, I am Anant Raman. I am from Yelahanka, Bangalore.
Wow. So close to my old ex-place, sir. I usually live near Hennur. Yeah.
Okay. I am a full-time trader in the Indian derivatives market and also MFD.
Okay, your partner here, your tie with Mr. Manjunath. He's a proper financial guy, financial services guy. Okay. If he ever comes online, you can connect with him. Tonight we'll be sharing contact details anyway with each other, so you can get in touch base with him. Not to worry, sir. Okay. So guys, I think that's it. Tanishq sir, this is your cue. We are done with everyone's intros. Time is 9:11. Why don't you go ahead, sir?
Yes. Let's get started. Guys, are you all excited about this event? Just mention thumbs up in the chat so that we are all pumped up and ready to start this. Yes. Yeah, people have started sharing. Yeah, really lovely to see that. Great. So the energy is crazy right now, and let's get started. So today we are starting with in this era of AI, everyone is using AI in their workflow and everywhere. So a lot of noise also there, and we have to be really self-aware how we have to take the direction in terms of AI. We have to be very mindful in terms of how we are using AI. So in our whole workflow and everywhere. So in terms of assistance and dependency, so there are two framework. Assistance like we have to use AI in our workflow, and dependency like 100% we are dependent on AI. We should be using AI very mindfully. So because right now Claude, ChatGPT, everything, each and every workflow of ours are 100% relying on AI. 2 days back only, I was having a conversation with my IIT Delhi professor friend. So she was mentioning nowadays people are what they are doing exactly. They are just using AI to send the whole projects and everything. And being her as a professor, what they are using AI to correct those things. So it's 100% dependent on AI. And how we are conditioning our mind, we are not using our mind properly. We are 100% using AI in whole workflow. So if this is the way forward in terms of, so then our mental conditioning will be 100% dependent on AI. So like that, we won't be growing, right? So today in this session, we'll be diving more deep towards how we have to condition our mind using mindfulness techniques and heartfulness techniques to regulate the whole framework, right? And after this session, my session, Arunimm brother will be taking forward in terms of relaxation technique. He will be guiding us through different part of our body and how to relax our whole mind and soul, right? So before going to that session, I'll just briefly tell you about one more thing. Like 100% we are dependent on AI, but we have to be really mindful in terms of how we should be going forward. And also one more thing. Right now what is happening, the big tech companies earlier, they were what they were doing, they were putting massive spend on AI, right? They were purchasing all the AI tools and everything. And recently, Uber, Microsoft, and all those things, all those company, they have reduced their AI budget because they were too much dependent on AI, and they have realized that it's ultimately harming their productivity of employee. And they have right now they have expelled all the people, but they have realized that we need humans because humans can do what AI can't, right? So we have to be really mindful in terms of how we should be taking forward with our AI use. And let's get started with this meditation technique. So this relaxation technique, so that we can deep dive into our heart and soul and understand how we can truly utilize our mind and soul. So Arunimm, brother, now you take the session forward. Thank you so much. Cheers. Bye.
Good evening, all. Am I audible? Just give a thumbs up if I am audible.
Yeah, you are perfectly audible.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So, hi, all. My name is Arunimm, and I am just going to guide you through this wonderful relaxation technique. So, I know in today's time we have so much of stress, and we have conditioned our mind to be to work around like a machine. Mm, there are too many deviations and diversions, and we are deviating away from our inside inside soul, you can say. So I have this perfect technique. So for that, you need to close your eyes and just relax, just feel light, just relax, just feel comfortable, and sit the way you want, as comfortable as you want, and completely loosen your body and just relax. So I'll guide you through this technique. This is a very powerful relaxation technique. So close your eyes, just gently wiggle your toes and feel the energy from Mother Earth is entering from your soul. The energy has entered your feet and has completely relaxed your feet. Your toes, your lower legs are completely relaxed. Now gently bring your attention towards your knees, your thighs, and feel they are completely relaxed. The healing energy has completely relaxed your entire leg. Now bring your attention towards your hip area, towards your waist, towards your backside, and feel them to be completely relaxed. Now gently bring your attention towards your stomach and feel the healing energy relaxing your entire stomach area. Now gently bring your attention towards your entire back and feel the healing energy relaxing your entire back from the tailbone to the upper back. Your back is completely relaxed. Now bring your attention towards your chest and feel the healing energy relaxing your entire chest area. Now gently bring your attention towards your shoulders. Feel all the stress melting away from your shoulders and feel the healing energy completely relaxing your shoulders. Now bring your attention towards your upper arm, your biceps, your triceps, your elbows, your forearms, and your palms, and feel the healing energy completely relaxing your entire hand and feel all the stress melting away from your hand. Gently wiggle your fingers and feel all the stress melting away. Now your entire hands are relaxed. Now gently bring your attention towards your neck muscles, towards your throat, and feel the healing energy relaxing your entire neck muscles and your throat. Now gently bring your attention towards your chin, towards your jaw, your teeth, and feel the healing energy relaxing your jaw and teeth. Now gently bring your attention towards your entire face, your lips, your nose, your eyes, your ears are completely relaxed. Now gently bring your attention towards your forehead and feel the healing energy relaxing your entire forehead. Now gently bring your attention towards your top of the head, your crown, and feel the healing energy relaxing your entire head and feel all the stress melting away from your head. Now you are completely relaxed from toe till head. Now gently scan your entire body and feel if any part of your body needs to be relaxed. Gently bring your attention towards that part of your body and feel the healing energy relaxing your that part of the body. Now you are completely relaxed. Now gently bring your attention towards your heart and feel a divine feeling in your heart. Feel a divine light which is completely relaxing your heart and gently mentally melting all the stress away from your body. Just feel your heart for 10 to 20 seconds and feel entirely relaxed. Keep your attention focused towards your heart and feel a divine presence in your heart. Now gently open your eyes and feel your entire body. Now gently bring your senses. Gently you feel everything around you. I hope this has helped you getting completely relaxed.
Let's hear it from others.
Now, which will help you to enjoy this session, wellness session. Yes, do let me know how you felt.
It's completely, totally different, sir. We didn't expect this. We thought it'd be a boring meditation session, but it turned out to be an energy recharger. Yeah, that's what my feeling is. Let's hear from others. Hafiz bhai, how do you feel?
It's a lot better.
Better,
when I
right? Yeah.
meeting, yeah.
Yeah. What is this called, Arunimm, sir? What is this technique called? Is it called guided meditation or something?
This is a guided relaxation technique.
Guided relaxation. Okay.
So
Guys, we forgot one thing. Yes, sir.
Stress you
Continue.
feel before, now everything is gone. It has melted away. You are using
True.
like a guided energy to heal, cleanse your entire body.
Exactly. Yeah. It worked from within, sir. It cleaned us from inside. It cleansed us from inside.
Yes.
That's how I feel.
Yes.
Arunimm, sir, before we continue, we forgot presenters' intros here. Like, why should people listen to Arunimm ji? Why should people listen to Tanishq ji? Because Tanishq sir will go with you. We are 30-second or 60-second intro about you. Like, who you are, where you're from, and what you do, and why did you choose this, this part of this master class here? Like, what qualifies you to be teaching about this? That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So as I mentioned, I was mentioning about AI and everything, right? So right now, I'm an ex-entrepreneur. I am based in Chandigarh, India, and I am into developing AI related startups plus products and services. And right now we are dealing with clients from around the world. And apart from that, I am also an active meditator, and we are part of a heartfulness community, we and Arunimm brother. So we are into meditation and everything, and parallelly I'm building startups and all those kind of things. So I also do podcast, Founders Backyard, so podcast with entrepreneurs around the world. So this is my short intro, Chris, and let's take it forward with Arunimm now.
Yeah, Arunimm sir, your turn.
Hi all. Actually, as per common knowledge, I am into IT. So I was listening to others' intro, and I have a startup which deals into IT solutions. And apart from that, I am a serial entrepreneur as well. So I have multiple. I am building a travel tech platform. Then we have a wellness platform. So those are my ventures. I can go on and on, but in short, I am dealing in multiple things, which includes IT, marketing, and travel and tourism and wellness. So I'm broadly into these. And apart from that, I'm a meditation trainer as well. And as Tanishq mentioned, I am also into heartfulness. So I'm a practitioner as well as trainer. So that's my short intro. And I'm based in Pune, by the way.
And so you're building a wellness startup, right? And through your
Yes,
retreats and wellness. Yeah.
yes. So that was mine and Tanish's idea. Uh, right now we have taken a break from that, but we are actively into that. In future, we'll be coming up with something great in Antrip.
Got it. Let's go on, guys. I think intros are done now. We'll go with the next presenter and their background. Intro before presentation, please. That's
yes.
it. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Hi, myself, Yash Joisar. Good to see everybody here on the weekend. Thank you so much for being here, taking out your precious time. And I promise one thing today, that I'll make it worth. Okay. You have given 2 years of your life's time, which is never going to come back. I promise I'm going to make it worth. Okay. So the only way I can help you, okay, is that you let me help you today. Okay. So I'm a life coach, I'm a founder. I have created a platform called For You Space. I've been practicing counseling for last 7 years now. I hold an Oxford certification in professional counseling. At the same time, the reason I created a platform called For You Space is because I saw major two problem the world is facing right now. Okay, or let's say the people are facing right now. Okay, they are not able to express themselves properly. Okay, and I believe in one thing: if you can tell your problem correctly, okay, precisely, 90% of the problem is already solved. Okay, the reason people are not able to tell that, the major two reasons: one, okay, they have a fear that somebody is going to judge you. Okay, the other fear what people have usually is, okay, this might go up to somebody else, ये किसी और को बता देगा. Okay, so for that two major reasons people are not able to share their happiness, sadness and stuff. And this is what I've seen in last 7 years. So I created this platform called For You Space. Right now I'm collaborating with schools, colleges, coaching classes, okay, running my signature program called Mindset Transformation Program, closely working with young adults right now. Okay, so this is my intro. I'm an official coach for Samsung as well. I stay in Bombay. Okay, I handle all over Samsung ka central district in Bombay specifically. Okay, so today what I'm going to present to you is something you can practice every single day. Okay, before you go to bed, before you wake up. Okay, so let's start with the session now. Okay, so I have prepared something, a little bit of presentation I would like to share. Give me a moment.
You can do that, sir. You can have to just click on share,
Yes.
green button. Yeah.
Yes. Perfect. I hope it is visible
It's
to
starting.
everyone.
It's starting, sir. It's about to start. Yeah. Yeah, we can see.
So this is the topic today we are going to cover. It's called Empty Your Cup. Okay. I'm not sure how many of you have heard a Zen story on the YouTube. It's been circulating a lot, but let's understand that today. Okay, empty your cup. We've usually seen people trying to use this technique or example just to learn something new. Okay, today I'm going to give a different perception about empty your cup. Okay, so whenever our cup is full, it is not only we can take anything else, it is the thing which is there within that we cannot find the best about it. Okay, so what happens usually, I'll give you an example. Okay, have you ever spent the whole day, sat alone at night and just wondered, okay, what did I learn today? Okay, where did I go wrong? What could have been better today? Or this was the best part of the day. Okay, so the agenda for talking about this empty your cup is about cherishing the moments you live in. Okay, humans have forgot that. Okay, it's all about social media nowadays. People are distracted. Okay, they are just addicted to screen for no reasons. You're sitting alone, you hold the phone and you just swipe something. Okay, so my question to everybody who has been suffering this with this issue, what are you looking for while you're doing that? What are you looking for? क्या ढूंढ रहे हो? To be precise, when I talk about it in Hindi, okay, it comes out exactly as it should. क्या ढूंढ रहे हो? What's the purpose? Okay, when you think about this deeply, there is actually no purpose. It is just that we humans are blessed with immense amount of energy. Okay, the problem is we are not able to channelize it. And the very good example what we got right now was by Mr. Arunimm. He just made us, okay, get us away from the chaos we have been living in. Okay, for a moment we came back, and this is the time where you can actually learn. So the whole program today is actually designed for you to just take one learning. Okay, and one learning is enough to change your life. Okay, I see everybody here is Indian. Okay, most of them is Indian. I believe everybody has seen KGF. Okay, KGF 2 part, right? Second part. Okay, for that one single commitment, okay, the hero gathers all the gold he can around the world, from around the world. Okay, for that one single commitment, and that for one single click which he got when he was approximately 10 years old. Okay, it just stayed with him. So my question to you all right now is, Are you living with the purpose? Are you living with the plan? Are you living for your dreams? Or is it just you're following the process, you're following the herd? So the agenda for today's session here is to bring you out of that crowd, okay, help you identify your unique identity, because I believe God has blessed every one of us with a special gift. I believe everyone is blessed with something special that nobody can beat. Okay, the only thing is we are supposed to unwrap that gift today. That's what we are going to do. Okay, that's what we are trying to do here. And the only possible way to do that is change your perception. Okay, change your perception towards the life you've been living till now. Okay, we have two more speakers coming who are going to speak deeply about it. Okay, but let me again come back to this empty your cup activity. Okay, and how it can eventually add value to your life. So basically it goes this way. Okay, every morning when you wake up, you have to do this. Every night when you go to bed, you have to do this. The reason, I'll tell you, I'll give you one example to relate with it. Okay, so usually what happens when we hear a joke, okay, we laugh out loud. Okay, we can burst in tears through that joke. But the moment you listen to that joke again, you're not able to laugh the same way, right? Do you guys agree with me? Okay, if you agree, just raise your hand like this. No need to put the emojis as well, just raise your hand. Okay, now similarly, my point is here. Okay, if you keep on repeating the same cycle, same stuff in your brain, you get bored. That results in eventually draining your energy. That takes away the power of observation. Okay, power of observation is something we should never forget and continuously work on it, because the reason we are able to speak, we are able to talk, we are able to walk, okay, we are able to dress, we are able to do the hand movements, the gestures, okay, it's all because at some point of the time we were observing someone. When we were young, we were observing our parents, our relatives. When we got out in the real world, when we grow up, we started choosing someone as the role model, maybe copying them. Okay, so the funda here is, if you really want to grow, the observation mode, the observation switch in your life should always be on, switched on. Okay, and the best way to do is empty your cup every day. Now let's get little bit deeper into what do I mean by empty your cup. Okay, so how do you do it every day? So every day you do not carry the baggage what you are carrying today, you do not carry that tomorrow, you leave that baggage today. So the formula, the funda, the key takeaway for today here is, take the best, leave the rest. Okay, repeat after me without unmuting yourself. Take the best, leave the rest. Okay, that's the funda to actually do this empty your cup activity. Okay, there might be days where some days are we really going good, there are days where the days are not going so good or not going as planned. Okay, so the only best way to cope up with the struggles you have been dealing, okay, and cope up with the success what you are getting. Okay, there is also a term called where you need to understand कि success को manage कैसे करना है. Okay, because a lot of people achieve great success, but because they cannot manage, okay, the downfall starts. Okay, so the only way to consistently keep your graph upwards is by understanding how to cope up with your daily life. Okay, by doing empty your cup activity. Okay, just remove whatever happened today, so there is no ego. Okay, just remove that I achieved this, I achieved that. Okay, so there is no ego and you're grounded again. Okay, this is where you come into the observation mode, the observation switch is on now. Okay, so empty your cup activity may be different for everybody. Okay, if there is a youngster on this call, okay, it may be for exam stress. Okay, if there is an office corporate people here on the call, it may be dealing with the daily life politics in the office. Okay, daily life struggles you're facing with your bosses. Okay, and if they are bosses on the call, okay, the struggle they are facing with dealing with the employees who are not focused in working. Okay, so everybody can do this activity but with an agenda. Okay, so my question to you all, whoever has joined this call today, okay, the moment you saw about, okay, there is an event on the meetup, okay, or somebody sent the link to you, just go through that reason, why did you join today? Okay, you might have read what all the details, what are the sessions is all about, something might have clicked. Okay, do empty your cup activity for that particular reason. Okay, I'm going ahead with the presentation a little bit. So have you ever stopped yourself before even trying? Okay, now we stop here only, because this is something we really need to introspect. A lot of times we talk to our friends, okay, मुझे ये करना है, I want to do this, I want to do that. Okay, एक दिन मैं ऐसा करूंगा, there will come a day when I'll achieve this, I'll achieve that. My question is, are you practically even working on it? Okay, there are two ways. Okay, everything around here, what you see, your glass, okay, the glass you're holding, the microphone, the laptop, everybody who has created this stuff, this technology, this, comforts, somebody thought about it. It was all in the head before. After that, it came on paper. Somebody drew it, somebody ideated it, somebody brainstormed about it. Okay, that is where everything what you're seeing right now came into existence. Okay, so the life which you wish to have, are you really even dreaming about it? Are you really even clear about what you want with your life? If not, okay, this is where your high energy takes over with overthinking, anxiety, stress. Okay, in Hindi language it is all about bore ho raha hai, kantala aa raha hai. Okay, similar terms, right? We use this in daily life. But do you know what is it doing to you from within? It is actually taking away your high energy. It is actually taking away your positive energy. It is actually stopping you from growing. It is actually switching off your observation button. And this is where you stop growing, and you go here and there with your thoughts, which is not genuinely adding any value to your life. Okay, so this is what the second line means by, most limitations are not external, they are internal conversations, because the conversations what you're having with yourself right now is genuinely not adding any value. Okay, so what is this what type of conversations are happening and who is speaking? The question here is, what type of conversations are happening in our head and who are we speaking to? Okay, so there are two personalities actually within you. Okay, now for the namesake, I have named it as John. Okay, one is your particular name, Mr. Vishak, Mr. Arunimm, Mr. Swati, Mr. Hafiz, or whatever your respected name is. Okay,
Mr. Swati doesn't really suit it.
I understand. It's okay.
It's
Okay,
absurd,
Mrs.
but
Swati,
nonetheless,
I'm
thank you.
sorry.
Miss
Okay,
Swati, Miss
Miss
Swati.
Swati. Okay. So whatever your respected names are, okay, so just imagine this is you, and then there is another voice, let's call it John. Now let me tell you how to identify John's voice. Okay, John's voice is usually, okay, like this. Okay, this is how John speaks to you. Okay, you are thinking about starting a business, it tells you, what if this fails? You are not ready for it. This isn't the right time to start. Others are more capable. You start comparing yourself with others' capability, with other situation. You tell he is born with a golden spoon, XYZ. Okay, there is n number of excuses we give ourselves to stop us from growing. Okay, to stop us from starting something new, which can actually let us move a little bit ahead in our life. Okay, so this is how you identify John. Are you guys relating to what I'm telling? Have you heard John
Yep.
before? Okay, so what to do about it? Okay, and where it shows up usually. Okay, so this is where it shows up. Okay, you are in a meeting and you have an idea, you want to say something. Okay, right now it's an AI ka era, work from home and stuff. It is very easy. Okay, you do not go on mute. You do not go on mute. Okay, you switch off the camera. Okay, or else what you do is talking about, okay, I'm not getting the network right, and the call is disconnected. Okay, it is very easy to escape nowadays in the meetings. Okay, avoiding visibility, showing up, okay, taking initiative, okay, delaying with the important decisions, okay, not applying for growth opportunities, overthinking about simple actions. Okay, I am 100% sure today also you might have done something from this. Okay, something. John Rose baat karta hai. John speaks to you every single day. Okay, so what do you need to do about it? Okay, so whenever the voice appears, okay, notice. Okay, now you know how to notice it. This is the language John speaks. Okay, this is the tone कि तू नहीं कर सकता है, you cannot do it. Okay, you're not supposed to do it, you're an ordinary man. Okay, don't go think about extraordinary. This is the kind of language John speaks. Okay, so once you identified, what do? Okay, you directly tell him, shut up, John. Okay, because now this is you taking control of your life. Okay, this is you taking charge of your dreams, goals. Okay, this is you taking charge that there is no more ordinary life now. Okay, this is your first step towards an extraordinary life. This is your first step, okay, to move away from the crowd, the hurdle what you're living in. Okay, this is your first step to get away from the masses. Okay, I've kept it simple. Okay, shut up, John. Okay, now how to reframe it? Okay, what to do with that? Okay, we have another speaker who is going to come up. Okay, who is going to speak. Okay, that's Swati Ghoshal.
Welcome, doctor.
Yeah. So you're saying something, Vishak sir?
I was like, welcome, doctor. Mind doctor, at least. Guys, by the way, when I say doctor, don't be scared that she's going to inject you with syringes. She's not an MBBS doctor. She's a mind doctor. Very safe, just like Dr. Martyn. They're masoom. You put your finger in their mouths, they still can't bite it. They're so amicable and harmless. Don't worry. Mind doctors are the best. The best doctors ever.
Okay, good evening, gentlemen. I wish I could say ladies and gentlemen. I just happened to notice I'm the only one here. So anyways, bear with me. Having said that, I have a very similar narrative, much like Yash, except that my story is a bit different. Where Yash taught you to sort of manage one John, I'm here to tell you how to manage 10 Johns inside your head. And I call them sabotage. It's not just me, essentially. It's a theory that a positive psychologist came up with, and I'm just taking his idea and helping out to sort of increase your resilience when it comes to life, and that is where I stand today. So I will be going a bit quickly, essentially, because Dr. Martyn is yet to go after me, and I hope my screen is visible to you all.
No, ma'am, not yet. We can't see your screen. You will click on share screen, ma'am. That green color button.
Not yet. You'll have to share screen.
Yeah, now it's starting, ma'am. It's starting to show now. Yeah.
Okay. So here it is, gentlemen, on your screen. What I'm going to help you is the same, as I said, a similar story, but a different narrative. For Yash, it was one John. Here I'm going to make your life miserable by telling you that there are 10 of them that you need to battle going forward. And I'll tell you how to go about it, right? So what you're going to get here is that 2 or 3 of your energy draining mental processes. And I'll also tell you how to intercept them, right, in real time. Also understand it's a habit, which means I also teach you how to build that habit. And essentially, the moment you start making this a habit, your Johns, the multiple Johns that I'm going to talk about, will eventually start getting tamed by you. So you become the ringmaster, and these lions can be tamed by you. Right? So there we go. Your first set of sabotage. One is judge, which tells you you're not good enough. I think Yash has spoken about this chap. The stickler, the one who's perfect, constantly keeps telling you if you don't give me 100 on 100 in every maths paper, you're not good enough. Right? The pleaser. If you're happy, I am safe. So if you're not feeling good, then you most likely wouldn't do it. So you'll end up sacrificing your own struggles. So you essentially make sure that others are happy with you. And you're constantly sort of sacrificing what you need in order to keep everyone around you happy, right? The fourth one is the hyperachiever. You have to get things done now, fast, quickly. Your worth is dependent on how much you produce, right? You're not a cow. Please understand, human beings' worth are not supposed to be measured in how much you produce for others, right? You're constantly addicted to external validation, right? And you're very averse to risk. And that is where the trouble starts. The fifth is the controller within you, right? Basically, so you must control everything in your life, and let's face it, it is not possible, right? So what happens is when you try to control too much, you're becoming rigid. So it's like, you get a question paper you have studied for, and then you realize it's maths paper. And then you go back and you're like, oh no, I didn't study for this one, right? So what is it? You stop thinking, coming up with innovative ideas, right? What it does, it builds anxiety within you, and you're not able to adapt to change, right? That is your controller. Next up are here we go. The victim. That makes you question constantly as to why are you the only one who's suffering. Essentially, you're not. It makes you emotionally withdraw, and you go about looking for pity instead of taking responsibility for your situation, right? You keep blaming others for your own problems. There's always some perpetrator in your life. My mother did not give me enough love, or my neighbor is not good. What have you done to be friends with them? The question is that, yeah? The hypervigilant, where they constantly keep telling you that people out to get you, right? The danger is everywhere. You constantly screening, your energy is getting drained, and you just can't relax, right? And if you keep exhausting yourself day in and day out, then comes in your restless person, right? Somebody who cannot sit still. If you're not working, you feel that you're not doing enough every day. So these are the guys who actually end up becoming what we call as workaholics, right? And as Yash said, the reason you constantly are on your phone, because if you don't do anything, you don't feel good enough about yourself. Do I make myself? Do you disagree with me? Let me know if you disagree with this. Okay. Then there's a person within you called the avoider. That person makes you not procrastinate. Anything that you don't like or you believe you're not good at, you will let it rot on the what is the back burner, right? It does leave messes for you to clean up later, which is a bigger problem, because if you stop doing everything and keep postponing things, essentially there will come a time when you have too much to do and none of that gets done properly. Yeah. Then there's a hyper-rational person. Mard ko dard nahi hota. That voice that's within you who constantly keeps telling, stop feeling, don't emote. My only request to every person here is, if anger is normalized in board meetings, why not crying? If anger is an emotion, so is sadness. So why is sadness always associated with weakness? That's one question you need to ask, right? Because if a person could cry, there would be no wars. Because if all of us are weak, isn't it better? Because being brave has never helped us in any way. So far, what I'm seeing is it is better to sort of let yourself loose. It's fine if you're getting emotional or you're getting hurt by someone. And mard ko dard hota hai. So ladies, there are no ladies, sorry. So gentlemen, this is specifically for you. If at any point of time you believe you need to vent out, please do. And that's why Dr. Martyn and I have, our own clinics and practices. You can reach out to either one of us. Let us help you. Okay, there is something wrong with my screen. Now what happens if you constantly entertain these sabotage? Essentially, these are not just your thoughts, they end up seeing in your body as well. If you have heard of the hormone serotonin, this is where it all starts. The moment you feel sad, your dopamine comes down, serotonin takes in. Serotonin is nothing but a stress hormone, which actually makes you increase your cravings, and you end up eating more, you end up drinking more, and that is how it starts reflecting in your body. Also, if you see, what Arunimm did is essentially helped you relax your body. What it did there is that he sort of did increase your dopamine for a small while, but it did have an impact, right? So every time you're relaxed, your body will tell you. So it's not just a thought in your head, it also shows up on your body. So you will feel the tension in your jaw, you will feel the tension in your muscles. Please listen to all of those symptoms, right? Another thing that happens, as I said, your cortisol and adrenal also goes up because you're in a fight and flight mode. Meaning what? You're either standing there to fight a threat, or you're trying to run away from it. So understand, at the end of the No matter how evolved we feel we are, as a species, we are still monkeys. Right? So your brain essentially is still a mammal. A mammalian brain is what we say. What essentially happens then is that your prefrontal cortex, which is the part of the brain which makes decisions for you, stops working completely. And this is what cortisol and adrenaline does. So if you found yourself drinking alcohol and realizing that your decision-making capacity has come down and you're becoming more impulsive, this is where it all starts. This is exactly what happens when you're in stress for a very, very, very long time. And your saboteurs actually help you don't help you, they try to hurt you that way. And all of these saboteurs are within you. This battle between the good and the bad happens within you. Right? So every epic, every culture has the battle between the good and the bad. Essentially, it also happens inside you. Right? So these are the bad guys who are trying to hurt you. Right? And with every physical drain comes your mental drain. That is when you start feeling exhausted. If you have felt fatigue while working halfway through a meeting, is essentially because you're not recouping yourself somewhere in between. And that can be done while sitting in the office. I am not going to touch all of those techniques as of yet because, as I said, there isn't much time. But what is that you can do when you have these saboteurs attacking you in your head? These are so there is one person who can help you within you, and that is you yourself. That you have to learn how to empathize. As I said, charity begins at home. You have to learn to explore instead of numbing yourself down with alcohol or with drugs. You need to explore what is bothering you. Innovate. What happens is that oftentimes you stop doing everything because you want to cut off. That is what happens in depression, right? So you need to start innovating. I will explain all of these right after this. Another thing that you need to learn is navigate, and then you need to activate. What is activate? I'll tell you all of this. So empathy essentially is when you are down and down. So instead of judging yourself, tell yourself that it's okay. One day I can take a leave one day, right? It's not something that the world is not going to come crashing down if you take a leave one day, right? Explore. What happens is every time we feel uncomfortable, we end up suppressing our emotions. We don't do anything to understand what is making us down, right? So how often do we question ourselves that, I'm not feeling well. What is making me sad? Again, why am I feeling sad is not going to give you the answer. What you need to ask yourself, what exactly is making me sad? When you ask the what questions, you essentially end up getting your answer. Yeah, innovate. Every time you find yourself, I don't know what to do, I cannot do, you have to activate, as I said, your prefrontal cortex. How do you do that? Ask yourself, yes, there is a problem, acknowledge the problem, and then what is that I can do here? If there was someone else in my place, what would they have done? These are certain questions. If you want to make a note of it, please do, because that is what is going to help you get rid of these saboteurs in your head. Navigate. Again, something opposite of suppression. Understand if this is happening. So there are two kinds of people, and I think it's a massive joke between me and my sister. So if there's a huge mountain, I am the kind of person who will break through the mountain. I don't navigate. My sister, on the other hand, will probably go around the mountain without making any effort and reach faster than I would. She navigates, right? So what you have to do is see how many options are there and see what is best suited for you, right? I'm the mountain breaker. My sister is the mountain navigator, right? So see, there are different ways of going about things and see what suits you best, yeah? Then comes your activation. What happens is oftentimes when we don't feel like doing anything, we don't make efforts. What we do is that we don't even take the first step, and that is where the trouble starts. So if you're not feeling like doing any assignment, just get up, stare at the laptop, open the laptop. That is the tiny step that you can take, right? Then wait and stare at it for some time. Believe me when I say this, what happens is that you eventually will at least write the first sentence, then probably write the second sentence, and then eventually end up finishing the whole thing. So you have to activate. You don't have to get it perfect. You don't have to write the whole presentation as the one in the first go itself. Just write high. Begin by writing high, right? And you will see that you have eventually come to a place where things have just started working out for you. And this is where it all was. Understand the saboteurs inside you are not here to hurt you, right? They are not to hurt you, except they are sort of an alarm or a warning bell that comes before you end up falling. right? So the only problem with sabotage is that they're stuck either in the past or are dying to get into the future. Neither is possible. You cannot make any changes in the past, nor can you control the future, right? And this is where your journey starts. You can be friends with your own sabotage. Ask them, what is it that you need? How can I be of help to you? The moment you start having those conversations with these sabotage, most likely you're able to progress somewhere, right? And the thing about sage is that the sage lives in the present moment. So what Yash spoke about positivity, this is where it all starts. At this moment, can you afford a meal? Can you afford clean water? Can you afford AC in your room? Then you're sorted, right? That is, so the theory that we sort of use as psychologists also called CBT. It's called cognitive behavioral therapy. The only idea behind it is that even if you get a small cup of proper tea in the morning, be happy, because understand your life is much better than the kids in Palestine right now, right? So if you're sitting if you're saying it's very hot, understand there's always AC in your room, right? So at present, you have nothing to worry about. Your past is gone. You've learned from it. You've come a long way since then. The future, in any case, you have no idea what's going to happen. And we don't even know when we're going to die. So the fact is you can't control, essentially nothing is under your control, and be okay with it. That is where it all starts. All right. Now, every time you find yourself judging yourself, empathize with yourself. If you want to take a screenshot of this, please feel free to do it. Every time you think you need to control something, try navigating it. See what other options are there with you. If you're somebody who's a high achiever, who wants to get things done quickly and wants things done a lot, be somebody who's very ambitious and is not able to sort of stop himself, you need to activate in the sense that you need to stop doing it. Like stop, activate it. And why do I mean by that? Because it's a habit that you need to control. So understand, even to push back and stopping yourself also is, for example, very difficult, like scrolling on the phone. So there's a habit of opposite to that needs to get activated. Am I clear? If not, please ask me your questions. Okay. If you're someone who's constantly restless, you need to explore and ask yourself why am I restless doesn't help. What is making me restless? Right? If you're a stickler who constantly looking for perfection, understand and navigate. And look for options. What is the best way of going about it? Yeah? If you're someone who's hypervigilant, explore what is making you hypervigilant. Yeah? The avoider, again, the procrastinator, you have to activate. I've already given an example for this. If you're feeling like not working on something, just do the first sentence. That's it. Right? Then comes in the last saboteur. That is your hyper-rational, meaning that you're constantly trying to suppress your emotions. You're constantly trying to rationalize your emotions. Innovate. Look for places where you can really take out your emotions. Don't just suppress them because it's not going to help you. Now, that could be when you're taking a shower, maybe when you're in the washroom, maybe when you're cooking, maybe watching a romantic movie and hurling your life out. That is on you. But find a way to sort of not suppress your emotions. Any questions so far?
Guys, feel free. Come up with your questions, guys. Don't worry. Amit sir, Mr. Hafiz, any questions, guys, so far? Do you understand the term saboteur or any specific terminology over there that you didn't understand? Feel free to ask right now. It's interactive, guys. Don't worry. You won't be disturbing the class at all.
No, I prefer people asking questions. I think that is when I do my best. So if there are any questions.
Yeah. I think Amit sir has something. Mr. Amit is having something. Amit
Yes,
sir, go ahead.
Okay, these are the terms, but applying them in practice, that
Yes.
will be the challenge.
Yes, that it would be. So what I'll do is that if you give me another second, I will come to the part where I'll tell you how to go about the whole thing. I hope everybody is taking a screenshot. This is where I was coming. I will be telling you how to go about it. There are several other methods of going about it. So the first thing that even Yash said is that you have to recognize that you are getting into that pattern, the cycle of negativity, right? The first thing is to recognize that you're into it. Like now you have to first understand what this PQ scale is, getting a bit too technical, but all I'm saying is that if in a day you are 75% of the time constantly in that negative loop and you're unable to do something, then you are someone who has a very high PQ measure. It's very easy. It sounds technical, but it's very easy to measure. and you know it for yourself where you stand, right? Now, each of these, the reason you're scoring so low in your resilience is because there is a sabotage that is pulling you down. The next thing, again, as I said, even Yash has said, you have to identify which one is it, which sabotage is pulling you down, right? I will probably, if required, I can probably go back to the list. You can probably take a thing also. Now, for each sabotage, there is a method by which you can counter it. So understand all of these are alarms. These are all some way of getting yourself, your instinct telling you that something is going wrong, right? And do not dismiss them. So if you are getting anxious because you have procrastinated, understand there is a reason why you're anxious. Then what do you do? What do you do? Right? You can't let the fear take over your life. Begin by activity. Right? Write the first sentence. That's it. Close the thing, go off to sleep, watch another movie, write another sentence after that. Right? Take even a small step is important. Yeah. Every tiny step that you take is just as important as the big ones that you keep keep aiming at. So that is how you keep weakening the sabotage, right? So with each time you do that, there's a practice. The question is, what is that you do when you recognize that you are in that group? You have to make sure you have to get out of your head. The first thing that we do is you ground yourself, right? You can either do what Arunimm did with you. You can probably use the whole body scanning. Or what you can do is the one thing that happens in 3 to 4 seconds is that you have to hold your hand. Am I visible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
All right. So you have to hold your hand like that. Your fingers have to touch, and then you have to loop it around the gap that is there between your thumb and your index finger and the middle finger.
Can you lift your hands
like
more? Yeah.
Like that. So what you need to now do is that when you are just have to feel your texture on your skin, right? What happens then is that you're absolutely out of your mind. You're feeling something on your body. So that is why I'm saying you can either do what Arunimm did with you, or you can do this. Another thing you can do is that you can keep a pumic stone somewhere close to your workspace or anything that is rough. If you are a Hindu, you can keep a rudraksh. See what works for you. Anything that is rough. What happens then is that you're not thinking about what's happening in your head. So you have to very, very consciously bring yourself out of your head and start doing things that are physical, right? If you think that is something that's silly, look for something else. There's another technique called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am not taking that up here because, as I said, lack of time. You can take down the name. It's called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's very easy to remember. You'll find what you require to do on the Google, right? Then when you are out of when you have cut that loop, there's one question that you need to, what would a wise, compassionate response to this situation look like? Or what you can ask, if my friend was in my place, what suggestion would I give him? Because it's very funny that we are not as kind to ourselves as we are kind to everyone else around us. So ask yourself, if my younger sister or my younger brother comes to me or younger cousin comes to me, what suggestion would I give him if he was in this situation? So those are certain questions that you can ask yourself in case you're feeling that you're not able to understand how to get out of the problem that you're in. Yeah. Okay, and you have to do this on a regular basis, at least 5 to 15 times, because much like your body, your brain is also a muscle and requires practice. So in case you want to build your body up, you want to get shredded, six-pack abs, you want to get smarter, you need to do this again, at least 5 to 15 times a day, every time whenever you realize that there's something gone off with you. Okay, so this is up. That's it from my side. Dr. Martyn, over to you. Any questions so far? Anything that you wish to ask?
I just have a pointer, ma'am. Your voice suddenly, not suddenly, all the while sounded like you're speaking on some 90s radio. Is it your mic issue or is there some internet issue, ma'am? I mean, you usually sound brilliant. Tonight you are sounding a bit like a 90s radio channel.
I don't know, sir.
Yeah, now we can hear you. You are awesome now. Yeah, what did you do, ma'am? What happened just now?
I did change my speaker.
Oh my God.
Damn.
The whole
no.
presentation went on the other voice of yours.
Yeah, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter. We could hear you. We could understand you.
I think people will just ask me, please ask her to disconnect.
Yeah.
So any questions or whatever you were able to hear?
Yeah. Guys, feel free. This is how you can grow. This is your chance to deal with, not deal, interact directly with one of the most qualified psychologists from Mumbai. And next up is Dr. Martyn. Anyway, is a top 25 psychologist in Bangalore. So you guys feel free to interact with these pros, guys. We have culminated everyone here for your benefit. Please do it. Feel
I'm
free.
sure there are
Anyone?
Please go on.
So, ma'am, I understand this. Like, basically, this exercise is for thinking more positively. Like, I have to change my negative thinking into positive thinking, right? Should I do action also along with thinking positively, and how does that work?
So brilliantly, Hafiz, or is it Hafiz?
It's Hafiz.
Hafiz. Yeah.
All right. Now, if you're sitting in a workplace scenario, you cannot start doing jumping jacks right then. आप वहाँ पर डोले शोले बनाने नहीं पाए, वो impossible है, right? So there are certain techniques that you can sit on your chair without everyone knowing that you're doing some sort of an exercise. So as I said, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is excellent that way. Otherwise, you can also do this. किसी को पता चलने नहीं वाला है कि आप टेबल के नीचे ऐसे कर रहे हैं. Right, so these are certain things that are discrete. So your people around you don't if you get up and suddenly start doing jumping jacks, most likely people will look, isko kya ho gaya suddenly, right? So even if it is a very good thing, that's why we say that exercising is more of a mental. It's good for your mind also, because there's a reason why. Because if you constantly keep sitting in one place, in one room for very long, you end up actually sort of hurting your brain also. It's not just your body. So the thing is, it is a good thing. You can do it, but please make sure it's not at a place, because you'll end up embarrassing yourself for no reason at all.
Ma'am,
Right?
can you demonstrate that hand movement one more time? Because
So
in the earlier, your screen was blocking it. Your presentation was blocking you. You were very minimized. Now we can see you. Can you show it again, ma'am? How it's done? The hand movement
Let me
with
ping
your...
myself. If I have.
Yeah, we can see you, ma'am.
Now, so what you need to do is this, and then loop your thing,
Got it.
and then just feel the skin.
Got it.
You can do this under your table so that people don't see you. If you are meeting up with clients, you can do it. While oftentimes when you're talking to a lot of clients, a lot of life coaches and executive coaches have this issue. You cannot suddenly start doing breathing exercise right in front of them, right? It's absurd. So when you are in that situation, when there's somebody sitting right in front of you and you want to ground yourself, you have to do something secretly, right? And all of this actually helps you, because you can't suddenly get up and start jogging around, just to make sure that, that I have to ground myself. This is the best thing what you can do. So you have to start looking for textures that are around you. You can start probably feeling the chair and do it discreetly. The people outside shouldn't, who are just sort of noticing you, shouldn't feel that you've lost it or something.
Correct.
Right? So you have to make sure that you get out of your head and do it physically. And you have to do that, so that otherwise your brain is not going to allow it to happen. Because the best of best people cannot do it. And these are some things that are very discreetly can be done. So you can, others outside, the ones who are probably you are interacting with, they don't get startled by it. Does that make sense?
Yes, Swati. I have another question. For how long should I do this? For example, in the morning, I'm in the bed and I want to go to gym, but I'm procrastinating it. That negative thoughts are running on my mind.
Okay. And
now
what sort of negative thoughts come to your head?
Thoughts maybe like let's do it tomorrow, or I have pain in my body already. A lot of negative thoughts, and I'm trying to change all these thoughts into positive by doing this exercise. But when will that stage comes when I actually get up and go to gym?
Okay.
Good question.
Have you had a teacher you are really scared of?
I had one math teacher.
Your maths teacher, right? Have you ever missed doing her homework?
No.
So essentially, you need a trainer who can scare you.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, trainers, when they really take it up personally, they're going to make your life miserable. So sometimes we need that kind of motivation which is available externally. Because not everything is in our hands. Understand, we are, as I said, we are mammals. And we love comfort. ठीक है, जहाँ आराम मिलेगा हम बैठ जाएंगे. Unless see, that's why in Dangal you see Amir Khan being Bapu sehat ke liye tu हानिकारक है. There's a reason why, right? So you need a trainer who takes it very personally. उसको बोल देना कि अगर नहीं है तो वो तेरी गलती है.
Bro
Let
needs to
him
join
take
the
it.
army. Yeah.
Exactly. See, understand, we are not built for all of this. That is why we do what we do. Unless there is some sort of, see, you'll also see that the ones who actually become trainers or someone are essentially someone who have probably wanted to work in the movie industry or are ex-models, because they have to survive. Understand, exercising. See, understand, इससे पहले क्या होता था, when we were in the jungles, there was a compulsion to stay fit, because otherwise if you're not fit, you're dead. We don't have that compulsion anymore. Why would you work? There is no reason, right? So sometimes stress, as we call it in psychology, also the word we use is eustress. Eustress is required. An optimum level of stress is required for you to at least get off the bed. Now, if you know that there's fire in your house, you will get up. Aapko gym jana ho na jao. See, a little bit of your danger and stress is required for us to function normally, right? So make that motivation external. क्योंकि एक बात बताओ, motivation काम नहीं करता, discipline काम करता. After some time, motivation is just a word. आज motivation नहीं है तो नहीं जाएंगे. Discipline is a very separate deal altogether. And you cannot discipline yourself unless there's an external person standing right on your head.
So you use motivation to get the discipline in the
No, sir. The
beginning.
motivation eventually gives up, to be very honest. It's just a term. Discipline is something that you'll see the army guys. So I was brought up in a boarding school. I used to get up at 6 because there was a bell that used to wake us up, okay, in the dormitory. Whether it's, the boarding school was in Lucknow. In winter, it used to be really cold. So irrespective of what the temperature is outside, once the bell is gone, if you're late, you are done for the day, okay? Because you stay in the same place, you study in the same place, where are you going to escape? So we had to get up and quickly start getting ready for school. Come back, have breakfast, get ready, have breakfast, go to school, and then the day scholar is already there. So the boarders were never late that way, because we know Matron Peters is standing right behind us. So she had this wooden scale. Her voice was enough for us to sort of get up quickly. So fear sometimes really is pretty anxiety, as we say. A minimum amount of stress is always required for us human beings to function. So if you just give that responsibility to your trainer, उठा के call करे, आया तू आज आया क्या, क्यों नहीं आया? So all of that will keep happening. So that if you keep that responsibility with yourself, you will never get up.
Yeah, accountability you need. Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes self accountability also fails because we are love.
Yeah.
So that is one problem. Anything else, Hafiz, that comes to your mind?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
You disagree?
No, I agree.
Okay.
Amit sir, do you have any question? Mr. Kulkarni?
Yes, sir.
In real life situations, sometimes like these things, avoiding or becoming restless, it just happens, and understand it after the fact. Thing has happened. Now I see, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have spoken in the meeting. At that moment, I didn't speak and lost the opportunity to express something like that. So it's after the fact. So what can be done about that? At that moment, if realization happens, that will help a lot.
What you can do there as an HR, I've worked as an HR ages back. What we would have then done, probably you could go back after there's nothing you can do, right? You can go back to your managing, whoever, your reporting manager, and then can give your ideas then. See, it's not a loss. At least I don't know what Yash would say about it, but I would have gone back and told my reporting manager कि सर ये साइड में मुझे लगता है ये होना चाहिए, मेरे को बाद में क्लिक किया. हमने वो भी किया है. So हर problem का समाधान है. That is when you start navigating.
Great solution. Yeah.
It's never the end. So Yash, बोलो तुमको जो लगता है.
Okay. I would like you to repeat the question after you received Swati's answer. Is the question the same? Then it's worth for me to answer.
Yeah, in some situations, that makes sense. It's something like express anger when I shouldn't have.
Okay. Okay. That is my favorite question. Yes, sure.
Okay. Sure.
So every time I have had, this is a very common question that I get. You'll always have a tiny second, a microsecond when you will realize that you're getting angry, sir. ऐसा नहीं होता कि गुस्सा आपको बिना बोल के आता है. The best thing is when you realize that you're getting triggered, get out of that situation physically. If it is an argument with your wife or someone, say a senior call you can't say stop. You can just request her, give me 5 minutes, I will come back to you. And always get back. Always get back. Right? Usko wahan par just say, I want 5 minutes to just think about this. Thank you for your suggestion. Walk out. You'll see that is how you don't react and you respond to the situation.
You mean take a pause, break the loop.
Yes. That is when you tell the person, उनको भी बुरा नहीं लगा, sir, time out. But 10 मिनट, मुझे 5 मिनट का टाइम दो, मैं अपना मुंह धो के आता हूँ. They'll allow you. सामने वाला कभी मना नहीं करेगा.
So instead of reacting, you're acting.
Exactly. You're responding, sir.
Responding.
Yeah. You're calming yourself down and then you're thinking and then coming back for the argument. Because then you have your, जो आपका problem होता है उस वक्त मुझे पता नहीं क्या बोलना चाहिए था. You have get your data right in your head.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Right? You sort of get back to grounding yourself. I think we still have Dr. Martyn. I'm so sorry, sir. I will just sort of hog your line.
No, nothing, ma'am. We are adding value here. Like we are keeping it interactive rather than a boring, continuous lecture. This is how it should be. This is how all the best universities.
Yes, yeah. Amit ji, is your question answered? Or do you have another situation in your mind?
Is that yes, Tuja? Think away problem.
Yeah.
Yes,
so another question, please. Just for Yash. I'll just go.
So there might be something which is bothering you guys, Hafiz or Mr. Amit. Please go ahead and just ask. Bindas, कोई भी context का question होगा, I'm happy to answer.
Bro, before they ask you anything, just give the definition of a life coach. Who is a life coach? What do they accomplish? And what problems do they solve?
Wonderful. So I'll tell you. Okay. So life coach is someone Swati was just talking about. Okay, an accountability partner. Okay, you have someone who is there with you one-on-one. Okay, gym trainer will only push you कि सुबह उठ के जिम आना है, ठीक है, ये सेट्स करने, this are the sets, this is 45 minutes rep you have to do, and then you go back. Okay, a life coach is someone who will sit with you, okay, who will try to understand one-on-one, okay, using the principle of CBT, okay, what Swati just explained 15-20 minutes ago, trying to understand the patterns and belief systems you have built over whatever your X amount of age is, 25, 40, okay, which is eventually stopping you to grow. Okay, work on them. Also, जो आप बता रहे हो, whatever you are expressing, okay, read between the lines, tell you on your face, okay, this is where you're lacking, hold your hand at the same time and tell you, let's go together, bro. You're not alone in this. Okay, you decide the destination, I'll plan the roadmap for you and we'll work on that together. So this is what a life coach does to your life. Okay, so based on that, any questions you have, just throw.
So what Yash said is essentially what I was talking about also. या तो आपने accountability external कर दीजिए, या तो you can give it to your trainer or you can give it to Yash. Either way, it's okay. But you need to make sure that there's some sort of a person who's externally sort of making you discipline. That is exactly what I was trying to say.
So I am someone who is known to ignite the fire. Okay, so I'll tell a quick joke to just lighten up the mood, then take 1 or 2 questions, then pass on the baton to Dr. Martyn so we can complete this on time. Okay, so as we are all adults, I believe we can take this joke in a positive way. Okay, so there was this rocket and ship. Okay, they were traveling in the ocean just behind Vishak sir right now. Okay, imagine there is a boat which is traveling and carrying a rocket, and this is a conversation between rocket and a ship. Okay, so the ship asks the rocket, okay, tell me one thing, rocket. Okay, my engines are bigger than you. The rocket says yes. Do I have the more fuel capacity than you? The rocket says yes, you do have more fuel capacity than me. Okay, then the ship asks, I can actually carry more load than you can. I can actually carry more people. I am huger than you. And to everything, rocket says yes. Okay, so the last question ship asked was, if in every terms I am better than you, I am stronger than you, okay, I can carry more weight, more fuel, then why is it so that I always stay on the ground and you fly high in the sky? Okay, so this is where the rocket tells to the ship, can you give me your ear little bit? So everybody bring little bit your ear closer to the screen. So the rocket whispers into the, and it says, okay, have your ass ever been on fire?
Yeah.
Okay. In Hindi, it sounds very differently. Okay, so I chose English language here. Okay, have your ass ever been on fire? Okay, so the only way you can grow, the only way you can reach the sky, okay, you can conquer the sky, is if you have the fire within you. Okay, there is a term, all the Kolkata people, Indians usually know, it's called Akhand Jyot. Okay, have you heard about this term? Okay.
Akhand Bharat.
Yeah. Okay, so there is a Akhand Jyot. So usually when it is Navratri, Ganpati, okay, what people do is they pledge that the lamp what I'm lighting today, मैं उसको 9 दिन के लिए बुझने नहीं दूंगा. I will not let it go off for 9 days, for 5 days. Okay, and there is one or two temples in the world. The fire has been running. Okay, it has been lit for more than 500 years. Okay, so what I do as a life coach is ignite that fire within you, which never goes off. So what I work on is not only motivation. Okay, so I'm more of an inspiration coach. I'm not a motivational speaker, I'm an inspirational speaker. And this is what I do as a life coach. I help you reach the heights. Okay, help you lay off the weights and plan the roadmap with you. So yes, please throw any questions if you have.
Yashi, when a client becomes your client,
Yes.
for life coaching, is it just a few months program, or is it a lifelong thing? How are you how are you connected later?
Sure.
As
So I have created a tool. So I have five guided sessions in which actually we cover a lot of things. But at the same time, I've created a tool on Telegram through which they are able to stay in touch with me for the rest of their life.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
So I take very limited clients, okay, who are genuinely interested to grow in life. Okay. I handhold them, okay, and make sure they reach wherever they want to reach.
Got it. Fine, sir. Fine. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Guys, feel free to ask Mr. Yash any questions, guys, or Dr. Swati, anyone. Arunimm ji is here in case you want to know anything regarding deep meditation techniques or relaxation techniques or any general stuff. Sorry. Manjunath sir, are you back? Hope you're back. If you are, feel free to ask any questions, Mr. Manjunath. Or Sukanta sir, anyone can ask questions now. Feel free, guys. We'll wait for 5 seconds. If no one asks anything, we'll move on to Dr. Martyn or Q&A to Dr. Swati and Mr. Yash.
So I guess nobody has any questions.
How
Hafiz, do
can
you
I
have?
connect with you? Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
Hafiz.
yes, sir. Let's do it. He's asking how we can get in touch with you later after the session.
Sure. So what I can do is offer you a Zoom call. Okay. I'll drop in my contact details here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll
Over there,
be
you can
better.
book an appointment. Okay. And we can take it forward and understand what do you actually want and if I can offer you that.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. All right. All right, Hafiz. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Amit sir, do you have anything in mind specifically before we continue?
No, I asked my questions. So.
You did, sir? Fine. We still have Dr. Martyn to go, so maybe questions will pop up later. Dr. Martyn, sir, baton to you. Yeah.
All right. All right. Swati, could you please yeah. Good evening, everyone. Dr. Martyn here. I'm going to be talking about how relationships play a major part in building emotional intelligence. So we're talking about, am I audible to everyone? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, sir. We can see you. We can hear you. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. So let's go ahead. Building emotionally intelligent partnerships. All right. We're talking about a supportive partner and an unsupportive partner. So let's understand the difference between what happens when a partner is supportive and what happens when the partner is unsupportive. So let's look at the supportive partner first. In the supportive partner, just imagine the story. Okay, there is a story about a couple. Let's call them John and Mary. The husband is John, the wife is Mary. And what happened was there is a financial issue that John is going through, and he shares it with Mary. He shares his issue with Mary, and in the first what you call that example, we see that how Mary is being a supportive partner. So when John is going through a hard time, Mary recognizes his efforts and stands by him. Mary says, "It's okay, John. You're doing well." So just imagine the thing where he says that there is a situation that happened where I am going through a financial crisis. I need to return money to a friend, and I don't know what to do about it. So she says, "Could you go back to the previous slide, Swati? The previous slide. Yeah. So no, no, yeah, this one. Yeah. So John has to return money to a friend, and Mary tells him, "It's okay, John. You're already doing well. If you need me, I'm here. We'll get through this together." Marriage means choosing each other, not just in good times, but especially now. This phase will pass. Mary discovers that John had borrowed money. She offers to sell her jewelry. So just imagine how much of a sacrifice the wife is doing here, simply because in the first example, we're looking at a supportive partner. She's being so supportive. She says, "I know this is our wedding ring. I know this is a symbol of our marriage. But at this point of time, you're going through a crisis, and I am your partner. I want to help you get through this. We can get through this together." Notice one thing very clearly, friends. She never says that you have to get through this. She says, "We will get through this together." So, which means she is with him in the entire example, in the entire situation. She is with him, she's standing with him, and she's there to support him. All right. So, when she discovers that he borrowed money as a supportive partner, she's there to help him, and she offers to sell her ring. But then when he says, "No, this is a symbol of our marriage," she says, "That's okay. What comes first is our happiness and your happiness. My husband is my world. This is just a ring. We can earn money again. What's important is that we stand with each other, we stand along with each other, and we come out of the situation together." I think, Swati, could you just put the slide a little down? There's some content which is covering it, I think. Is it possible? No? I'm not able to see a part of it.
Yeah, now we
Yeah,
can
okay.
see. Now we
Yeah.
can.
Now, what matters is that our marriage stands. So for her, the marriage is more important than the situation itself. Yeah, you can go to the next slide, Swati. In the second example, we see Mary being an unsupportive partner. When John is going through a hard time, the same example, friends. He borrowed money from a friend. He has to return the money. Here, John is going through the same hard time. Mary shows indifference towards his concern. Mary says, "I'm the wife, you're the man. Handling money and finance is entirely your role. Don't drag me into this." So it's very clearly observed that she wants nothing to do with this entire exercise. She distances herself, very clearly seen from this situation, saying that, "I want you to handle this on your own. I'm not here to support you. I'm not supporting you. You have to handle it by yourself." So John says, "But you're my wife and we're a team." Mary says, "I don't care. You deal with it. And remember, till you sort this out, you sleep on the couch. And don't you dare even try to talk to me." This is a very clear example of how she's distancing herself completely, how she's being unsupportive completely. She walks away ice cold. So here is this example. I wanted to tell you the difference between two. And then she also says, "I don't know, you deal with it. And remember, till you sort this out, you sleep on the couch and don't even try to get even to talk to me." This is very clearly shown that she wants nothing to do with his situation right now. She's not helping him in any way, and she's being completely indifferent. So this is what I wanted to talk to you all about, where this is the difference between how a partner can be supportive and how a partner can be unsupportive. And what is desirable is the partner being supportive in the situation where both of them handle the situation together. Of course, at the end of the day, yes, it is their wedding ring, which is very important to them. But what's important is they get through this financial crisis together. So this is what I wanted to talk to you all about. Are there any more slides, Swati?
No, no, sir. This
All
is
right.
it.
Yeah. So this is what I wanted to talk to you all about. That how relationships play a major part in supporting one another. Uh, yeah, basically all through life as we walk through life. That's it.
So this is applicable when you're choosing your business partners or not just life partners, literally anything, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Whether you choose your business partner, your life partner, or any
Or best
partnership.
friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. See, if it is clearly seen that your friend stands with you, stands by you through this situation, you know how important you are to him, and he is to you, or she is to you, you are to her, etc. So this is basically what I wanted to talk about. Yeah.
And so, how do you identify and answer support your wife or a girlfriend or husband or boyfriend right in the beginning of the relationship?
So when you want to understand what an unsupportive partner is, you cannot understand unless a situation comes there. So there has to be a situation that comes, and then observe the behavior of the wife, the girlfriend, the boyfriend, the spouse. Okay, how he or she is behaving with you. Is he or she ready to walk with you? Is he or she ready to stand with you? That's important. A real partner understands that we are not two individuals. When you tie the knot, when you take vows in front of the Lord, or when you when you go behind the sacred fire, you become one. It is a union. And that is not just, union in whichever way, it is in every way. You become
Yeah.
one, your thoughts become one, your emotions become one, everything. Yeah.
Dr. Martyn,
Just
sir? Yeah. Go ahead, Swati, ma'am. Go ahead.
Please.
this is just to add to what Sir has said. Marriages are, well, not the norm a lot anymore. So just talking about partnership in general, if your
Yes.
values are the same, most likely it's a good partnership, right?
Yeah.
So if you are thinking east and the partner is thinking west, there's got to be friction, right?
Yes.
That's one thing. Another thing is to understand if what kind of person this person is. In the sense, if he's someone who talks properly with the people of a lower class, or someone who's junior to them, most likely he's giving a glimpse into his or her character. So those are some things. The behavior in general. So if someone who's respectful of someone who's lower in quote, right? If he's respectful then, or she is respectful then, most likely he or she would be more tolerant of your weaknesses. And that's what frictions happen on, right? When you get weak, sometimes you hear a lot of criticism. So if you find someone who is respectful in general, most likely it's a pattern, it's a habit, right? So the likelihood of someone like that probably is, it's a good way to judge someone's, I wouldn't say characteristic is what I would say, because character sounds very judgmental.
I'll add to what Swati said. If you want the best way to gauge how your partner behaves, take them to a restaurant and see how they behave with the waiter. That's the easiest way to understand whether this is a toxic partner, this is a friendly partner, or this is an understanding partner. Usually, what people do is they talk to everyone with respect. But if someone does not have respect in themselves itself, you can understand how they're going to talk to the waiter, how they're going to speak to the waiter and try to get what they want.
Yeah.
Simple test.
Arunimm, sir, before you leave, just share your contact details for others to get in touch with you in case they're interested.
Sure.
How can they? Yeah. Dr. Martyn, sir, you left out your intro, like your simple intro, your name, where you're from, what made you choose. I mean, you can speak how you want, sir. You know the best.
All
Yeah,
right.
go ahead.
So, good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Martyn once again. Originally from Punjab, but I'm settled in Bangalore. I'm a psychologist by profession. I deal with teenagers, youngsters, and newly married couples, and I focus on therapy. Basically, therapy is something to do without medicines. That's the only difference between a doctor and a psychologist. We basically deal with the same thing altogether, but what a doctor does, a psychiatrist does, is yes, he understands your entire issue and he writes you a prescription. However, we do not have that. We do not write prescriptions, but we deal with therapy, which is equally important to understand how to get life through. Yeah.
And Dr. Martyn, sir, when is it appropriate to either reach out to you or Dr. Swati? When there's a problem in life, or when they're facing issues, or before they diagnose anything? When should they get in touch with you or Dr. Swati?
I would say take it as a doctor's appointment itself. I mean, once in a while we do go for a doctor's appointment, the doctor's checkup now and then, here and there, just so that all systems are running through. Okay, I'm able to, my digestive system is fine, and my blood, I take a blood test, just to check whether my health check is all good. So once in a while you do it, not just when you have problems. Usually, what happens is people come to psychologists like us when they have issues, but I would say it's okay. Even when you don't have, you can just come brush up on your, on your well-being, on how you can improve yourself in whichever way possible, and it's going to help you in the long run. Yeah.
Yeah, and what's the best way to reach out to you, Dr. Martyn, sir, in case they want to ask something
I will
private
be
or
sharing
personal?
I will be
Swati
sharing.
ma'am, why don't you share as well? Swati ma'am, you can share your
Sure,
contact
sure.
details as well.
I will.
Yeah,
I'll do
and yeah, Dr. Martyn, sir, what's the similarities or unsimilarities between you and Dr. Swati? How are you guys related or not related?
Swati and me both are psychologists, and
Yeah,
both of us, we deal with the mental aspect of human beings altogether. Maybe I would say I do a little more deeper study. I focus on relationships, which is
yeah,
one which I specialize on, and
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
among the top 25 psychologists in
In
Bangalore.
Bangalore, yeah,
Yeah. So I do focus entirely on relationships, which is the main forte which I do. And
yeah,
because
yeah,
of that, a lot of different people from all different age groups come to me to sort their stuff out.
yeah. Bye,
Swati.
Dr. Arunimm, sir. Yeah, bye, Mr. Arunimm. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Bye, sir.
Yeah.
Guys, feel free to reach out to Arunimm ji in case you want to ask anything. Yeah, shared his contact details. He's always approachable. Only thing is, during the day till 9 p.m. at night, he's stuck with his business and career. So you won't be responsive then. You can speak to him anytime after 9, 10. He'll reach out to you. Yeah,
So
he'll
I've
reply
shared
back to
my
you.
I've
Bye
shared
all.
Yes,
my
sir.
number in the chat. Yeah.
Bye, Arunimm, sir. Thank you for
Bye. Bye,
coming.
Arunimm.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye. Bye.
Good
Good night,
night.
sir. Take care. Yeah, have a nice Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've shared my number in the chat. You guys can connect with me.
And what's the mode of reaching out to you, sir, if someone's not from Bangalore?
You can text me. You can just text me, and then we are on WhatsApp. We can see how we can take things forward. If there's a need for an appointment, or if we can just talk about it. And would you like me to tell me about your about my charges also, or leave
Yeah,
that?
you can do it. You can give the complete details. It'll be
All
helpful
right.
for everyone.
All right. So I'll just quickly tell you about my charges, what I do. So the method of counseling I do is offline, which is face to face, online, which is either Zoom or Google Meet or any other chat client you have, or through the phone itself, on the phone. And charges would be is for offline and face to face offline, face to face and online. It will be 1,200 rupees per hour. And for phone counseling, it is 20 rupees per minute. For couples, it would be 2,500 rupees per hour. International clients also I do handle, and per hour is decided on their before the
Currency.
start of the session. And based on the currency. So usually for a single client, I charge around $50. For couples, I charge $100 per hour.
Yeah, got it. And so, where's your office put up in Bangalore in case others want to come to you, to
Yes.
meet you?
My office is in Bangalore, which is very close to Leela Palace. Leela
Ramnagar.
Palace is a famous hotel in Bangalore. So just opposite Leela
Indranagar is
Palace.
another. Is it 80 feet road, sir?
Yeah,
This
ma'am.
is on
80
Old
feet,
Airport
100
Road.
feet. Both are there. Yeah.
This is on Old
They are
Airport
both.
Road. Leela Palace is on Old Airport Road. Very famous hotel.
Yeah. Very big as well.
So just opposite
Very
that is my
pretty
office.
also.
Yeah.
Very pretty, ma'am.
Beautiful.
I agree. I've
Beautiful.
seen it. Beautiful. Yeah. Do you have a Leela Palace in Mumbai, ma'am?
Yeah, I think we do. I just don't know where. I think it's in Andheri, but not sure.
We have
There
the
is a Leela Palace.
Yeah, we have the Leela Hotel, which is next
Yeah.
to International Airport.
I think
Got
it's called
it, sir.
Oh,
Leela
that
Penta,
okay.
right?
That's Andheri. Yeah.
I thought it's called Leela Penta, if I'm not mistaken. I think.
There is one Leela.
Yeah.
There is.
Okay. Yeah. Dr. Swati, question to you, ma'am.
Yes.
How should people who are attending this call right now and who will view the video later go with the teachings that you guys have done? What is the sequence? Should it be physical activity first, like meditation, yoga? Then they move on to life coaching or life, what do you call it, introspecting and stuff. Then they come to the psychological element. How is that? What's the pattern a sequence to follow to have
So
a great life?
So there is no sequence, to be very honest. What is sad is that we've been taught about reproductive system, we've been taught about the circulatory system, we've been taught about digestive system. Nobody really talks about the nervous system, right? That is the only system that has not been in the syllabus, God alone knows why, but it is not there. So the fact is, what we tell you is essentially not anything rocket science. This is something you should be knowing by default. But having said that, because we don't know, so we don't practice. There is no sequence. Every person has a different necessity, a different requirement. Therefore, you'll never see a psychologist prescribing anything because your needs are very, very unique to you. Right? So prescribing, saying do pranayam, I don't know. I don't know if it'll help you. So we don't. So for example, I am someone who practices mindfulness. I don't do meditation. So that is a very separate school of thought, entirely different from meditation, because you need a guru for that. For mindfulness, you're just connecting with yourself and you are your own guru.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And that
Completely resonate with what Swati said. And also, we don't provide quick fixes. Obviously, we do not provide medicine. So if someone says, "Ki Doctor Saab, kuch to de dijiye, kuch dawai likh lijiye," we don't do that.
we are not psychiatrists. So the ones who prescribe medicines are the ones are called psychiatrists. There's another professional, parallel profession, mental health. It's called clinical psychologists. These guys actually work with your schizophrenia, the bigger brain issues, the biological problems, the hormonal issues that you have. What I think Aman Khan calls it the chemical locha. But I understand the chemical lochas don't come to us, right? Because we are not qualified. What we essentially tell you is that we help. So I personally take care of trauma, childhood trauma, maybe trauma related to divorce, maybe violence. Those are things that I specialize in. I also take up on resilience. And I essentially also work with, much like Yash, I work essentially with CBT, REBT, SFBT. All of those are behavioral techniques that we use to, and why behavioral? Because with every change in your habit, there's a neuron that is being formed. So you essentially get smarter. So the more you practice, the smarter you get. And that is how, so how many of you could ever forget your mother tongue? You can never forget your mother tongue. You have practiced it so much, irrespective of where you are from, आप कभी भी अपने बचपन का जो language है जिससे आपने बोलना शुरू किया है, वो you will never forget that.
Absolutely.
Because your brain is accustomed to it. There's a lot of biology. I don't think I can start talking, so ये 1 घंटे का अलग से session हो जाएगा. Let's not even get there. Because there's a lot of biology that we have not been taught, and it's very unfortunate. So the moment your digestive issues goes for a toss, you know you have what to do. You have thanda milk, because ये सारी चीजें आपको पढ़ाएंगे ये. The only problem is that nervous system is not been taught to. Every other system in your body has been in your syllabus. And what is irony also is that I've heard that all of you all are from the financial sector. You when you go for a checkup, for all your executive checkup that happens, the brain doesn't get checked. Your eyes do, your heart does, your stomach does, everything else gets blood test होता है. Brain का कभी CT scan या MRI नहीं होता है. Interesting,
You're
right?
very true, ma'am. You're very correct. In fact, there's a research that says that most of the CEOs in the world, at least of the top Fortune 1000 or 2000 companies, are psychopaths because they're not diagnosed early.
See, there's a lot of undiagnosis, even with my parents' generation, is what I've seen, sir. And all of us, my generation also, someone who has ADHD is struggling with with concentration. So unless you have the knowledge, you can't deal with it. For example, I have ADHD, but because I'm a counseling psychologist, I know exactly what to do, how to deal with it. And I can talk about it freely because I can challenge that I'm a high functioning ADHD. So people have autism. If you've seen Good Doctor on Netflix, this chap has Savant syndrome, which is essentially is what is autism looks like. But he's so brilliant. The only issue with him is that he's not able to function socially. Social anxiety is very high. But he's a brilliant doctor. So some of us don't even know that these are certain things that we suffer with. Then there are people who are bipolar, who get very angry, very fast. Suddenly they're very happy. Suddenly they're not doing too well in life.
Moody.
Extreme mood.
Moody.
So those are some things that we are taught. You'll see people empathizing more because then you are able to see what happens with the caregivers also who are living with these people. They just start judging because they have no knowledge. They don't know what to do with it. And it's very sad on both the patient and the caregiver. Right? So if your mother has diabetes, you know what to do with it because you have done your research because you heard about it so much. Ask if your mother has, say, bipolar. half the people haven't even heard of the disease, right? And that is where the problem starts with mental health. People are not aware.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that is why I sort of, and I'm sure even Dr. Martyn will agree, we keep pushing ourselves in forums so that we keep talking about these things, because just to normalize. जब डायबिटीज के बारे में बात कर सकते हो, ब्लड प्रेशर के बारे में बात कर, मेरे 2 स्टेंट्स हुए हैं, मैंने 2 स्टेंट्स लगाए. If you can talk about that, why can you not talk about a mental health issues? I have ADHD. There's nothing wrong with me, and nobody gets to know till I tell them. It's only a psychologist who understands what ADHD does. And I'm able to manage it because I have the knowledge.
So
and
knowledge
that
is
the
power
difference.
indeed.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Agreed. Mr. Kulkarni sir, Hafiz Bhai or Manjunath sir, feel free to ask questions regarding your deepest issues right now. Since it's a small forum, we can have a personal one-on-one, quick fixes or consultations here. Feel free to ask about your deepest wants or anything that you want to know regarding your mind. Because once you conquer your mind, you can conquer the world.
Absolutely. Your only biggest war is yourself. You have to conquer yourself first. That's where it all starts.
Mr. Yash, when you being a life coach, what do you say? Conquering the whole life or conquering your mind? Where do you resonate as a life coach? Is it the mind you focus on, or is it the whole perspective, whole wide world?
Okay, I'll tell you. So this is how the life looks like. Okay, and everything revolves around it actually. Okay, your work culture, your family time, okay, your personal goals and everything. Okay, it all depends on who you are prioritizing. So if you try to catch each and every one of them, one is going to slip away. Okay, so what you're supposed to do is actually strengthen the strings which are being tied up. Okay, what do I mean by strings? What I mean by strings is eventually you having a deeper connection with yourself. Okay, trying to understand your patterns, okay, and avoid which are not helping you to grow. So it eventually comes down or boils down to, in a nutshell, about understanding who you are, improving consciously every single day.
Got it. And where does God fit into psychology and life coaching? Do you guys believe in God as preacher, as teachers or experts here?
Yes. So in life coaching, because I deal with different people, I also deal from people outside India. So I've got clients from Canada, Syria, Dubai, Egypt. Okay. So the definition of God is different for everybody. Okay. They come from a different background. So I have this common ground where I believe in gratitude.
Universe.
Okay. Gratitude towards small things. Gratitude towards your parents who brought you into this life. Gratitude towards the people who are putting the food on your table. Okay, because I believe this is the real God. We can see, touch and feel water and food. Okay, so if you are relatable, if you relate to all this, you are eventually grounded. Okay, and then there is one supernatural power. Okay, anyone who has seen young Sheldon, okay, he explained it exactly correctly. If the gravitational force would have been just, okay, a millimeter or an inch higher or lower, we could have crashed, or we could have got crushed into pieces. So let's not, let ego take over ourselves, and believe that yes, there is an higher power above us. Okay, and we are just trying to connect. Okay, we are just here to live our life, so live the life of experiences. Okay, the only way possible to live the real life of experiences is you living for a purpose.
So there's this one animated
ma'am, go ahead.
There's this one animated movie I think everybody must watch. It's called Soul, Soul, and it's a Pixar Disney collaboration. It's brilliantly made. I think yeah, be Hotstar pe available in case you guys want to watch it. Another thing, sir, in fact, even WHO realizes that spirituality is part of well-being. So there is financial, there's social, there's physical, there's mental, there's emotional, and then there is the sixth one is spirituality. So everyone has the right. So even the Indian Constitution, the preamble itself says that we, the people of India, solemnly swear, solemnly something. Sorry, I don't know the whole preamble.
Solemnly swear, yeah.
The fact that the country is secular. There's a reason why. And in fact, United Nations itself forces on the fact that you get to choose who you believe in.
Yeah.
So spirituality is a major part of your well-being, because that is what gives resilience. So when we are working with resilience also, spirituality and happiness in itself has different kinds of happiness. So again, as I said, I get very emotional when I talk about all of this. I'll just shut up, because there's a different session I'll end up taking for no reason. So anyway, so there's a lot that is happening in psychology. There's a lot happening in mental health as well. There's a lot of research happening. Unfortunately, none of it is happening in India. Everything is happening outside, because I don't know why this is happening. I mean, it is what it is. Not sitting here and judging, but the fact of the matter, there is a lot of work going on your mind, brain, and AI that Tanishq was talking about. So so there's a lot of interesting stuff happening. And if you are someone who's interested in psychology, I think just hang in there, because every day you'll get a news about something new is happening.
I see.
It's a very interesting world out there.
So, ma'am, question to you and Dr. Martyn and Yash ji, what are your top 3 quick hacks for improving a person's life or career or mental peace of mind? Can you each of you give 3 quick hacks live that fixes problems or improves lives or gives happiness, basically quick fixes? Because you must have dealt a lot of cases and have a lot of experience in your chosen fields. You'll be knowing a lot of case studies and would have worked a lot of tips and tricks. So can you share some of the golden nuggets here?
One simple trick, sir. So one of the topic we actually covered, so I'm relating to that. First activity, empty your cup.
Okay. I agree. Yeah.
Okay. Second activity, introspect. Okay. Once the
so
cup
observation,
is
introspect.
Yes.
Observation first, then introspect.
Yeah. Empty your cup. So this is where introspection and observation is actually one only, sir. Okay. So this is where you observe what you have gone through, and the process is called introspection.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And at the end, whatever, because what is happening now, everybody has got answers. Okay. if I ask Hafiz right now, okay, he was mentioning about going or struggling to go to the gym. Okay, right, Hafiz? Okay. Now just tell me, haven't you seen any videos on YouTube, okay, which tell you how to get up early, how to avoid procrastination? Just answer in yes or no, Hafiz. Can you please?
Yes, sir. I did.
Yes, which means you have got the data with you. Okay, it is just the action is missing. Okay, so the 3 golden rules or the 3 golden step towards taking the first step of getting out of wherever you are right now is empty your cup, introspect, and take action about it. That's it.
Agreed. Beautiful. Yeah. Quick hack. Swati ma'am, any quick hack from your side to get into a great state of mind or to remove remove negativity real quickly? Some tips like that.
So
what comes to your mind?
So there are 2 hacks that I can give you, which works immediately on a thing. You have to keep a metal spoon in the refrigerator. So every time you're nervous, put that cold spoon behind your ears.
What does it do,
your earlobes. It brings you back to the ground. Your anxiety just sort of evaporates somehow. I am not going to get into the science, so please don't make me talk, because I love talking.
Yeah.
Just one question. Which part of the spoon?
The metal one.
The back. So front or the back?
The front one, obviously. Yeah. Just space ज़्यादा है.
Correct. हाँ, तो वो यहाँ पे रखेंगे तो वो cupping जैसा हो जाएगा.
क्या हो जाएगा?
Cupping. Like it
no,
holds...
not cupping. The base of the thing. It has to touch the thing.
So the back side
has to touch the skin.
Correct. So the back side. Okay. Carry on, please.
Right. And the second is, like, you go to the washroom every morning to clear your system. You need to do that for your mental health also. So for your physical health, you have the washroom. For the mental health, you need to have a journal. So every time you're down and downs, please start writing yourself. And when you're talking about connecting with yourself, that's an amazing way of connecting. And when I'm saying writing, I don't mean dear diary, write a long history. No. If you're someone who wants it in the logical, like for example, I am a CBT practitioner and a hardcore one. So what I do, I make flowcharts. Ye hua, dash, this is what it made me feel, dash, this is what I did. Right? And then I ask myself, what made me feel like this? What made me do this? Again, not why, what? So you get more questions that are answers which are more specific to your problem. If you say, why am I angry? You will never get your answer. So what made me angry? She spoke to me like that, therefore I'm angry.
Yeah.
So you get your specific answers only if you ask the what questions. Those are something that I have seen for myself. So therefore it's out there for you to use.
So like they say, you have to ask the right questions to get the solutions in your life.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Okay. Dr. Martyn sir, Swati ji has covered the mental part, the mind part, psychological part, and so Mr. Yash has covered the life part. Why don't you cover the relationship part? Quick hacks for a great relationship, whether to get a girlfriend or whether to avoid divorce, whether to get married to your loved ones. I mean, something like that. You can be the judge. Yeah.
See, start small, start slow, start with friendship, which is very important. Whether you're in, if you're about to get married, say supposing you're about to get married and this is like an arranged marriage, your parents have, found a boy for you, or your parents have found a girl for you. Try to make friends with the person first, rather than, saying that, okay, at the end of the day, you're going to be my life partner, we're going to live together. First and foremost, do not rush into the marriage. I know your parents will tell you, no, this is the time, this is the date, all those things. But at the end of the day, this is your life, not anyone else's. So you have to decide when you want to get it and how long you want to take everything ahead. So I would say is take it slow. There is no need to rush. Start with friendship. See how it's developing. 6 months down the line, or maybe 3 months down the line, 4 months down the line, if you think it's developing well, then start speaking to the person, saying that I think we want to take this, I want to take this to the next level. What do you feel? So he or she will tell you what they feel
Yeah.
about it. Then you'll have some sort of a response. You'll understand where you're going, where you're getting through in the relationship, and whether you need to take this forward or not. It's as simple as
And,
that.
and Dr. Martyn sir, love marriage or arranged marriage?
I say both are whatever you want to go ahead with, please go ahead with. It's all about understanding each other. Understanding is the most important thing, more than
And
anything.
currently, sir, what's the number one reason for divorce in your experience, according to your cases?
Yeah, I would say is ego. Ego is one of the main reasons, and extramarital affairs is
Yeah,
another one of the
cheating,
main reasons.
cheating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, cheating. I would say, yeah, calling it cheating. The corporate sector is
yeah.
the biggest, driver of the force for, to take this forward. But having said that, even though you are in that, it is important to have your head on your shoulder if you're looking for a serious relationship.
Yeah.
And yeah, things will be smooth.
And sir, what's the secret to lifelong friendships or relationships in business or marriage or life, anything?
I would say have a partnership with the other person, understand and work on mutual benefit. So one day you benefit, one day they benefit, then one day you benefit. Maintain that sort of relationship.
And trust too, right? Trust is
And
key.
trust is the
Yeah,
most important thing. Trust is the
yeah, yeah.
cement that cements the relationship, nothing else.
Got it.
Can I
Got it.
add something, Vishak sir?
Go ahead, sir. Please, sir. All yours.
So if you're speaking about relationship and the marriage stuff, so my community, okay, where I belong. So they just 2 3 days ago, I did a seminar for 1,200 students, okay, from all over India. They traveled
Uh-huh.
and came to Bombay, and I did a career guidance seminar as an expert on life and stuff. So this is
Yeah.
where I was being approached by one of the committee member. He asked me to design something for the married people, and we had a very healthy discussion. So this is where it came up. So what we are going to do for this matrimonial, communities under our community. So what we are going to do, we are going to create a seminar kind of stuff where 100 people or 100 families will come. Okay, we'll be discussing about what are the expectations, and say it before you go ahead with the rishtas or mangnis and stuff. Okay, so the couple who is going to have a life together do not face the issues like ye to mujhe pehle pata hi nahi tha, I did not knew about this family, you did not tell me before. Okay, so these are the usual problems. So we made a list of usual problems or the complaints jo Martyn sir ke paas people go and tell them that these are our issues. So we actually made the list. Okay, and we are actually working on the precaution part now, and we are creating a guided seminar where we'll be dealing with the family so they also understands what to expect from the girl who is coming. Okay, what to expect from his or her boy after he's getting married, because this is also one usual problem. You changed after marriage, huh? You changed a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now you're your wife's only husband, you're not my son anymore. So these are all the taunts and tantrums. To avoid all this, we are actually working on a seminar to avoid divorce cases and all, because this is increasing a lot. So yes, that's the initiative I'm taking for my community now.
Community as in Gujarati community or
Yes,
the area community of Bangalore?
Bhanushali community.
What is that?
So I'm a Kachi Bhanushali. So under Gujarati,
Okay,
I'm a
okay.
Kachi Bhanushali. So the guy who approached me is a Gujarati. Okay. Now we are planning stuff around it, and we are planning the seminar and stuff.
Got it. So Run of Kutch is in Gujarat then? Run of Kutch or something?
Kutch.
Okay.
So it's in Kutch only. So it is near the station called Bhuj.
Okay. I know Bhuj, earthquake Bhuj.
Correct.
Yeah. Very scary, very scary.
Very
Okay.
scary, very scary.
Yeah. And Dr. Swati, Yashji, Dr. Martyn, are you guys in support of dating culture
Swati, you're on mute.
in India?
Dating sorry, are you in support of dating
Are you supportive of dating culture in India?
Yeah,
Sir,
absolutely.
see, it's very complicated, sir. The fact is,
Yeah.
it's very complicated to say. So, for example, I know of a case, this person, she gets married, gets diagnosed with brain cancer.
Oh.
So then there's a personality change. So how much control can you really?
Yeah,
So there is no fixed. See, that's the thing. Man proposes, God disposes. Wala situation hai. So the
Correct.
fact is, no matter how much you plan, there is no certainty.
We
So
can't
the only
control.
person you can control is you yourself. You can't go about telling your wife would be like that. So the way I've seen all of this happening, it's very, very, very complicated. I'm sure even Dr. Martyn will agree with me. It gets very, very tricky. So half of it is also like whether or not your marriage works is also very ittefaq.
It's very
Because
tricky nowadays. Yeah.
not very tricky. It's always been tricky, sir. The fact is that initially
Yeah.
women used to take it in, so things were fine. Now women don't want to take it in because they're like, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Also, if you see, there's a difference in the way men behave with women years back, because they were more
Correct.
respectful. Men are not very respectful anymore. So if a woman has to drag the suitcase herself, then why do you need a man?
I know.
And it's not about equal rights. It's not about equal rights. So the fact is, if that is the case, then you also bear a child. So that is a very different discussion. So equality, unfortunately, can't be there in everything. So if one is good at cooking, the other person is good at something else. So that is what we talk about partnership. Whenever I fall short, my partner takes it over.
Absolutely.
And
That's
that's
what
a
marriage is.
symbiosis. Right.
Yeah.
And that's how symbiosis work. To say that my wife would be perfect, the fact is you're not getting a goddess. You're not marrying a god. There's no Prince Charming coming and saving you. The idea of perfection needs to go away, because when you have faults, the samne wala insan also has faults. You need to sort of tolerate it.
Yes, very true.
So you know you have mother who gets short-tempered. How do you manage your emotions around her? You know your boss is a terrible boss. How do you manage your emotions around your boss? That is how it all works. You know what to do, except that you don't want to do. And that is why I think what Dr. Martyn means is ego. Your ego sort of crushes when you have to deal with your boss. A senior CEO aake samne badtameezi bhi kare, you'll probably swallow your pride and start do nothing about it. But if it's your wife or your husband, then suddenly there's a friction.
Absolutely.
Got it.
It's absolutely very complicated. That's why none of us can prescribe anything. And psychologists, that's why even Yash will agree, we do not prescribe anything. Most life coaches, good coaches and psychologists do not prescribe anything. Because your situation, your way of thinking is very unique to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because there is no other Swati Ghoshal, there is no other Dr. Martyn, because there can be none.
Yeah. Okay. Swati ji, Dr. Martyn and Yash, in your day-to-day life, where do you see issues arising from? Lack of money or more of money?
Depends on the person, sir. Money is not bad. Money is in itself is not bad. It's how you deal with it. It's like if I give you a sword, what are you going to do with it? The sword is not going to use itself, right? Much like a gun will not shoot itself.
Correct.
That's something that is given to you. What you do with it is the fault lies in you.
Correct. So the thing about money, yes. The money part is, Swati, I'll just magnify what Swati is trying to tell. So money eventually magnifies whoever you are. Okay?
Very true.
If you are someone who has got a big heart, you get a lot of money, you go feed to a lot of people, you go and help a lot of people. If you're someone with a cunning mind and have different kind of fantasies, that is where your money will show up. So it's all about that, sir.
Very true. Very true. That's
There's a
what Tony
difference.
Robbins once said. Yeah.
There's a difference in the
So,
character also.
I
See, sir.
speak his words, sir.
He's a great guy. Yeah.
Yes.
Ma'am, you were saying something? Swati ji, go ahead.
So if you see, there's a difference between Kuber and Lord Lakshmi.
I don't
Both
know. I don't know the difference.
So one is gentle.
Okay.
So even though Lakshmi is a goddess of wealth, but Kuber also has that power to give wealth, right? But Kuber is very arrogant.
Oh.
Goddess Lakshmi isn't. That's why she's called mother.
Okay. Got it.
Right? So it's not the money that is bad. It's not the weapon that you have in here. It's not the gun that is the problem.
It's
The problem lies
individual.
with. It's the one who has it.
Got it. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Dr. Martyn, sir, any closing words? Mr. Kulkarni and Hafiz Bhai, this is your turn to ask. Please feel free to ask your deepest questions, guys. This is how we can, you can elevate yourselves. And it's not costing you any money as well. Feel free to ask your,
At least not now,
most
till-
complex.
The money will happen when you book the session with Yash.
Yeah. So tonight you have a golden pass. Feel free to ask, guys. Come on, Mr. Kulkarni, sir. You must be having some of the other question.
Yeah, but we are already late, I believe. But one question.
Tomorrow is Sunday, sir. Tomorrow is a fun day. Don't worry. No one's questioning you tomorrow. Yeah.
Question for yes, sir. Like talked about the emptying the glass, something that I want to try in practice. Maybe can you give a brief what I say, just a repetition of what you said. In practice, I want to try out because the basic thing is that what happens sometimes in the work, like some work is done nicely, then tend to feel like yeah, I've done good thing. Then kicking yourself for doing next big next good thing, that's where the hurdle is. So if you can tell me how can I apply it in practice, maybe right from tonight after I put this call.
So let me reframe your question properly so I can answer correctly. Okay. So your question here is you achieve something and you want to go to the next level, and that is where your problem is, right?
Right.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, again, so success, to digest the success, to digest whatever you have achieved is itself a different task. Okay, so this is what I was telling you. When people are whenever they grow, whenever they achieve success, if they cannot manage it, that is where the downfall starts. So for you, if you need a practical exercise, so empty your cup can actually be done this way. Okay, so this is the cup. Okay, this is the cup. So not this, always have a imaginary cup like this. Okay, imaginary cup, and do this activity. Okay, pick up whatever thought is bothering you or stopping you. You can pick up like this and you can put it like this. Okay, so let's say आज मैंने बहुत ये हिंदी, how do you talk to yourself, Hindi or English? Because I'm specifically doing this activity for you.
It's Marathi, but you can
Marathi. Okay, let me do that in Marathi for you so that you relate properly. Okay, so आज मी खूप काही केलं. ठीक आहे, आज मला इकडे त्रास होत होता, आज मी हे नाही करू शकलो, आज मला बहुतेक एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट टाकायला पाहिजे होते. ओके, आज मला हे केलं ते बहुतेक चुकलोय मी, उद्या माझ्यावरती येणार आहे सगळं. ठीक आहे, एव्हरीथिंग इफ इट इज बॉदरिंग यू, do this activity and trust me, within 2 minutes you'll feel lighter. Okay,
so for the non-Marathis, demonstrate in English once.
Okay.
For the non-Marathis,
sure. So hold the cup like this. Okay, imaginary cup. Take up the thoughts which are floating around your head, bothering you, overthinking and stuff. Pick up any thought, talk about it like it was a heavy day. Okay, my boss scolded me. Okay, the girl next to me was winking me continuously. Okay, it was very difficult to accomplish the task within the given deadline. Okay, I have marriage pressure from my family. Whatever is bothering you, anything it could be. Okay, do this activity so it eventually lightens up, and that is where you ask yourself, I told you, right, 3 golden rules. Okay, empty your cup. This is what I mean by empty your cup exactly.
Introspection.
Okay? Then introspection. Okay, so once you introspect, because now there is not much chaos going on, you can see things clearly. Okay, now you understand. Just Hafiz, okay, he knows already what to do if he wants to get up early. So this is where he'll be able to take action. So this is where Amitji, you'll be able to take action. Okay, I achieved this. Okay, I did better, I did bad. It is all okay. Take the best, leave the rest. Tomorrow is a new day. It's a new opportunity. I am just supposed to be better, 0.1% than whatever I was yesterday. That's the thought you're supposed to wake up with every day. Every day. You do this for 365 days. Okay,
365%.
360, and I promise, okay, I promise, even if you feel 10%, okay, forget 365%, Fishak sir, okay, even if you feel 10% better than you are, trust me, you will have a wonderful bank balance, you will have a wonderful work life balance, okay, and you'll have a great aura around you. You will glow up like anything. Am I glowing or not? Okay.
You are, sir. You are.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is how you glow every day. Okay, you believe in yourself that you can do 1% better than you did yesterday, because you did the empty cup activity, you learned, you observed, and this is where you were growing. Where everybody just went to bed, okay, you went through the day, you analyzed, and you grew. I hope I was able to answer your question, Mr. Amit.
Yes, that helps. Thank you, Yash.
Wonderful.
You did okay. Hafiz bhai, do you have anything to ask?
I don't
Either
have
to
any
Swati
question.
ma'am or Yashji or Dr. Martyn, anyone.
No, I don't have any question, but I want to say something like
Yeah,
I'm
please.
feeling very grateful and an honor to attend this meetup.
Pleasure, sir. Pleasure.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a treasure of knowledge here.
I agree. I feel the same. We didn't do any rehearsal. We are doing it spontaneously, and every moment sounds new and so much has so much of learning experience in it. Yeah. Yeah. But
Yeah,
Hafiz
thank
ji
you.
and Mr. Kulkarni, can you give feedback regarding the next mastermind or masterclass that we can conclude? Can you specify areas you want us to cover next time in our next workshop? Any specific things you want to know about life or psychology or issues, health, physical? For physical stuff, we'll have Mr. Arunimm and Tanishq ji come. So, but if you can note us the questions, we can pass them on to them. We'll be doing an event again in 2 or 3 weeks time. So we just want to know some areas that you're seeking to uncover or solve in your life the most. What do you want us to focus on next time? Like,
Maybe
what
I
are your
can tell
issues
you
in day-to-day
offline.
life that yes sir, go ahead.
Maybe I can think and tell you offline. I have your number.
Definitely, yeah, you have our contact details, you can approach any of us. Sure sir. Hafiz bhai, do you have anything? What are your issues currently in life? SG can completely solve it, or at least give an overview of it, like how to go about it, a general schematic.
To be honest, a few months back, I was very obsessed with self growth.
Yeah,
I started reading a lot of self-help books, Atomic
they're
Habits.
addictive. Yeah.
Yeah, and it worked for a few months, 3 4 months, but I faced an issue after that. uh, I mean, a problem which I couldn't solve it. For example, sleeping early, waking up early, sleeping early. uh, I faced this issue because of some reasons, and I couldn't fix it how I should be fixing it. Like, I think
Got
it's
it.
overdue now, and because of that, everything fall apart. A lot
So
of
if
good
Yeah.
habits which I formed. Yeah.
Hafiz,
Same
if you want,
question. Same question.
okay, so if you ask someone who wants to sleep early, you have to make sure you don't take a nap in the afternoon. And you
Uh-huh.
have to exercise. It's the basic. You cannot nap in the afternoon. You have to be exhausted. Another thing, you have to make sure that you're relaxed, because if you are constantly fighting in your head, then you're most likely will stay awake. As Yash gave you a very good technique, you can use that. And like, for example, I'm not someone who is very somatic, so I can't do all of that. That's a very NLP way of, again, sorry, I'm getting into technicality. Yash has already pointed out to me, you get very scientific about things. So never mind. Keeping it very simple, if you're not someone who uses action and doesn't find relief, you can write things down. What happens then, it gets very tangible. Then you are able to deal with it, right? It's there in front of you, right? So both work, depend. Again, as I said, we don't prescribe things. If this works, what Yash taught you works for you, fantastic, go ahead. I am someone who probably needs things to be there physically for me to deal with. Therefore, I write things down and then I start dealing with it. Yash, over to you.
So Hafiz, for you right now, what situation I can see and help you analyze what I can see from my end. You're at a petrol pump, okay? You're filling up the car with the gas, okay? And you're just filling it up, even if it is overflowing, okay? So for you to right now, once your car tank is filled up, lock the tank, go to the driving seat, and drive for few miles, which means you don't completely keep on reading the books. You read one chapter of the book, you note down the learnings. Okay, this is what I have done. I've got 8 books. One book is 200 pages. Okay, I can show you the next time. I have this much stack. Okay, so what I used to do, read a book, take whatever learning, try to implement in your life. And this is the reason, okay, I am able to help people with different age group, with different caste and religion, no matter whatever the challenges is, because I have helped myself with all the issues step by step, not just uploaded myself with the knowledge, but actually lived that life in the last 8 to 10 years. Okay, so this is what has been bothering you a lot. You're overloaded with the gas, you're overloaded with the knowledge, and there is no use of it. So you're overwhelmed right now.
It's called information overload.
Yes, information overload. So just relax. Okay, again, go back to the first book you read. Okay, pick up 1 or 2 learnings, try to implement on from the first day itself. Okay, you will see that this is working for you.
Got it.
Another thing is, Hafiz, look for progress, not perfection. No matter you're actually chasing the long deal, you're not supposed to be perfect. Your brain is being programmed in a way that you cannot be perfect. Look for progress. So if you are someone who's at 40%, aim for 50, not 100, because you will never get to 100. The realistic aim should be at 90. It should stop at 90. So if you've hit 90, it's good enough. Don't try going for 100 because you will never hit 100. It's impossible.
Yeah. Because just a heads up. Yeah. Sorry, ma'am. Go ahead, ma'am. I thought
No,
you were
all I'm
done.
saying is that our problem is that since childhood we've been taught to get 100 on 100, 10 on 10. Stop doing that. Life doesn't function like that. If you see that when we talk about symmetry also doesn't exist in nature. No two people, even if they're brought up by the same set of parents, they don't behave alike.
Yeah.
Right? The most difference you will see is between two people who have been brought up by the same set of parents. Don't aim for perfection. Stop at 90 and be happy with it. Because 100
only
is
God
not
is perfect. Yeah. Only
God
can
is
be
perfect. And you're not supposed to see the point is even when you're trying to make AI, we're trying to make it imperfect. It shouldn't be smarter than us, right? What's the point?
Exactly. Yeah.
Because we need to be smarter than the AI. Otherwise, would take over wala jo situation. We are so scared that AI is taking over the world. That's exactly what God has done with all of us. You cannot hit perfection. 100 is only one. Right? So think it that way. God, anything that has made you will never make you smarter than that being itself. Understand? It's the best way to look at it. You're making a machine has to be stupider than you. Otherwise, what's the point of the machine?
Exactly.
Yeah. So look for progress. Don't look for perfection. 40 to 50, good. Till 90, you're absolutely fine. Don't go for 100. You're cracking your bones.
Correct.
Yeah? Take care.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
Guys, heads up. Yeah. One heads up, guys. Dr. Martyn has to leave for tomorrow's early morning conference somewhere. Before he goes, I just have a question for 3 of you, Dr. Swati, Dr. Martyn, and Yashji, for the benefit of all our viewers now and in the future. You guys are excellent communicators and great at explaining things, concepts, and logic and everything. So, how did you pick up that communication skill, those communication skills and conversational skills and creative skills that can help other people get excel in their jobs, corporate roles, to present better, to explain their ideas better, to get promoted fast? How can they communicate better with clients? So how did you guys pick up your communication skills, and how can someone speak from their mind rather than looking at a script?
Simple. One simple answer. Copy.
What is that, sir?
Copy. Just pick up someone up, whoever you're looking, you like somebody's communicating, right? Try to pick up one gesture at a time. Okay, try to copy the way he's speaking, try to copy the pauses they are taking. Okay, now when it comes to communication, good communication, impromptu communication, that comes with knowledge, sir. Okay,
Okay, I
that comes
see.
with knowledge and experience. Okay,
Uh-huh.
the knowledge and experience will come if you are into that observation which is on.
But I've noticed very young people, like in the 15s or pre-teens or teenage years, speaking eloquently, non-stop. How can they get experience and knowledge so fast in their life?
Correct. So usually what is happening right now, parents are getting educated, they understand today's world is actually where you're supposed to. So what used to happen before, everybody used to talk in their mother tongue. Okay,
Yeah.
now they have changed it to English. Come here, go there, sit down, don't do that. Okay, so from that age they have started speaking to the English language. Okay, so this is the reason students are able to communicate very well, because there was the major conflict. Everyday life you are speaking mother tongue, and when it comes to communicating with the people as we are communicating right now, we are choosing English as the mode of language.
Yeah.
That was the biggest challenge. Anything else, Swati or Martin sir? Please
Swati
add.
ma'am, what's your secret? Swati ji, what's your
So I was
secret
sent to
to
a boarding
communication?
school.
Okay, boarding school.
Yeah.
Were you always this good in communicating and English and stuff?
So the fact of the matter is, by exposure again, as I said, my practice has been there. There's been an exposure. As Yash said, my mother has been teaching for 15 years. My father was a very senior manager in the state bank. So as I said, I've been privileged. I can't take credit for something like this. So I'll be very honest. I've just been lucky. As I say, ittifaq. So it was a very pleasant ittifaq. I am not going to take credit for it. मैंने कोई मेहनत नहीं की है. It's just that I was surrounded by people who had amazing way of, and we were actually penalized in school if we spoke in Hindi or any other language. In fact, I was speaking to my sister in Bengali when I was corrected by one of my teachers. Like, you can't speak in any other language except for English. So it just sort of became a habit now.
Got it, got it. And also has to be your Bengali culture that has given birth to a lot of intellectuals like Rabindranath Tagore ji and other
All
poets
that
and stuff.
nostalgia sort of fails because individually what have I done is also saying, because I was born in MP, brought up in Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh doesn't have that kind of culture. So,
Yeah, got it, got it, got it. Yeah.
so yeah, no,
Okay.
the Bengali culture was not a main factor. Yes, my parents, because they came from that background, they were
Yeah. Yeah.
very consciously in favor of us be having good education. As I said, it has nothing to do with me or my sister getting good education. It's all my parents' thing. So I'm very grateful for that also. So my exposure since childhood has been like that.
Got it. Okay. Dr. Martin sir, what's your take? What's your secret to communication? Better communication.
Everyday conversation, make it a point, have it like an excuse to talk in English. If anyone is talking to you, anyone is trying to talk to you in another language, try to respond to them in English, which will actually make them also talk in English. So make it a point, make it some sort of a thing that you need to talk in English, come what may, and slowly it will come. It's all practice.
Okay, got it. Hafiz ji and Kulkarni ji, please connect with the experts on their social media platforms so that you can be in touch with anyone, all of us. If any of us has to quit the meeting right now due to internet connectivity or time delay, you guys can be in touch and you won't miss out anything. And I'll keep you guys posted through WHFL whenever there's an upcoming workshop or masterclass. We'll be announcing them through Meetup, and you guys can sign up and join them as whenever you want. That's it, guys. Guys, before we wrap up, any questions? Any more questions or points to add, inputs to give, things to take? You guys can ask any unrelated stuff, even not just life, psychology, or yoga, meditation. But if you guys want general help or any connections or anything, we guys are having our own network, so we can help you out in any specific thing that you want to know. Because we are here to help each other out. We are here to not just learn or teach. We are here to connect with each other and grow in lives and grow in life and be happy and spread the good stuff around. So you guys want to do anything, you can ask it post the meetup as well, no problem. You're connected socially. So I think that's it, guys. If you
Yes.
have anything, please feel free to ask. If not, we'll wrap up.
I
Amit
guess
ji is like Mala Zopu Dya.
No, I just want
Guys, you are
to
having your own secret language here. Not allowed.
just
English,
want to
guys,
thank,
English.
thank all of you, Yash, Martin, and Swati, and
Thank you.
wish you too. This was
Sure,
great.
sir. Definitely. Thank you for coming. Finally, I saw Mr. Kulkarni in live. Like I only saw his names in meetups, on meetups, in meetups. Guys, what is it? On meetups or in meetups? I see his name on the list of meetups that are happening, but I don't know whether to call it on meetups or in meetups. I'm suddenly confused here.
In sir. I don't.
In meetups, yeah, in meetups.
Every
True,
technical
true.
thing I've been there.
Yeah, got it,
That's why
got it.
most people find me boring. So anyway.
Fine,
All right,
fine.
all right.
How
But
can I connect with you, Vishak sir?
Guys, we're connected through LinkedIn. If you add Yash or Swati ji, you'll find
We
us
all
on
are there.
Instagram or LinkedIn. We're
Okay,
You
all
just
so
there.
need
We're
one
connected.
person and you'll
Yeah,
find everyone
that's it.
else.
You'll find mutual friends and you'll find us. Please share your details as well. Hafiz ji and Amit ji will connect right away. All of us, we can get connected. Yash ji is on Instagram, guys. You can follow his channel as well. He has a lot of tips in there. And Dr. Martyn is active on LinkedIn, and Swati ma'am is also active on LinkedIn. And I've been inactive on LinkedIn, but yeah, we are still connected mutually. Yeah, okay. Hafiz just shared his contact. I'm sending you a request, Mr. Hafiz. Please accept it. Let me find you. Yeah, guys, you, Dr. Martyn, Swati ji, and Yash ji, please you also add the attendees to your contact details.
yes,
I've done
It's
it, so
always good
it's
to
there.
have. You did?
My
Yeah,
LinkedIn,
I
my email
can't.
ID, and my
done,
WhatsApp
done.
mobile number
It's done.
is all
Got
there.
it, got it, got it. Okay, sure. Hafiz ji's, I'm sending Mr. Hafiz the contact. No, the send request. Okay.
I
Ahmed
accepted it.
188. Yes, sir, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Hafiz Rahman ji. Okay. Abdul. I have a friend named Abdullah Rahman. So,
Okay.
Abdul Rahman.
I
Sorry, Abdul
basically
Rahman.
build websites. I know programming languages, bunch
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them.
yeah.
So if you
We guys can.
really
Yeah,
help
yeah,
me
we
out, then
can.
I'll be glad
Definitely,
to.
sir. Definitely. Yeah, we can all find it useful, really. Like we can all have mutual benefits and stuff like that. We can have collaboration, synergies, whatnot. Mr. Amit sir, you on LinkedIn by any chance? Amit sir, you muted. We can't hear you. We got your WhatsApp number, but
Yes, I'm just trying to get my profile.
fine, sir. It's easy. Don't worry. Yeah, just copy paste from the address bar. You'll get it. Or click on share on your profile. Yashi, you're missing out a lot by not being on LinkedIn, sir.
I
I
am,
want you
sir.
to join
I
LinkedIn.
have
You are
already
finally.
posted the LinkedIn as well.
Oh, I didn't check it.
So
Okay,
I have
now
a
I will.
guy who is taking care of this LinkedIn, everything. He's trying to reply, getting
Uh
connections
huh.
through LinkedIn, and now so approaching coaching classes now basically.
Got it.
So I've
Got it.
hired one
Okay.
person for that.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to because you have a lot of social media followings.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Fine. Guys, feel free to add Mr. Amit. I can't add him for some reason. I followed him. I clicked on follow. Yeah. Then who else we need to add? Mr. Yash. I can't find you on LinkedIn. Where are you? Yeah, finally. No, that's your Instagram.
For you space. So if you put for
Yeah.
you
Okay.
space,
Okay.
you
Let
can find me.
me. Yeah. 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 I'll add you. I'll add
I'll
you.
just
Yeah. I started following you, sir.
got it.
Yeah. You removed some followers, I think. Your followers
So I
went down from
changed.
400 or 500.
Yes. So
Okay.
I changed the account. I created a new one, a professional
Oh,
one
that is
actually,
why.
because the
Fine.
reason I've
Fine. Fine.
handed my connections to the guy who is managing, right? So the
Correct.
personal
Correct.
contacts are different and the professionals are different now.
Got it, sir. Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Swati ma'am, you want to share yours? I think you're shared to everyone. If others are connected to you, that's good enough. I'm connected to you. I know. You're muted, ma'am. You're muted, Swati ji. You're muted. Yeah.
So it's there on the chat, and you and I
Okay.
are connected.
We are
Yash, I'm
connected.
not
I know.
sure.
I know
Yash,
that.
you're there on my LinkedIn.
Yes,
No,
yes, we are there.
Instagram, I think. You're there on
Instagram, and
Instagram.
I'll just WhatsApp my
ठीक
LinkedIn
है.
to you
Then
as
LinkedIn.
well. Yeah, yeah.
I
Sure.
know Dr.
Dr. Martyn,
Martyn is
sir, are you connected to everyone here?
yes.
You are?
Yes.
Okay, fine,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
That's good. That's good. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I think you
Yes.
guys can enjoy your rest of the night and sleep well and touch base tomorrow with each other or any time that you find suitable. And thanks for being a great audience. We enjoyed presenting to you as much as we learned from you guys as well. And guys, any closing words before we leave? Dr. Martyn, Yash ji, Swati ji, any closing words or words of wisdom, anything like that?
All
we can
done.
wrap up.
My
All done.
bucket is
Yeah,
empty, sir.
we are forever in touch now. We'll forever
Yeah.
be lifelong partners
Absolutely.
and friends.
Thank
Not
you
an
so
issue.
much. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
everyone.
Thank you,
I
guys.
hope we
Yeah,
all win.
we all, by
Let's
God's
all
grace.
win
Yeah.
together.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Good night,
Yeah.
everybody.
So
Bye,
good night,
guys.
ladies and gentlemen.
Bye.
Good
Good
night.
night,
Take
everyone.
care. Bye,
Bye.
guys.